So yeah, welcome back. This is what session are we on now? 15? 16?
17.
17? All right.
Damn,
Um
it's wild.
yeah. Anyway, last session was you know what? I don't think any of us need a recap. And for those who don't know, well, I think it's appropriate they don't know. So I think we just get right into it.
I,
Um
I don't even know how we're gonna after that bombshell at the end.
mhm. I will tell you how. Uh Kelly, if you would please play track 29.
Jesus
Ahem.
Christ.
Yes. Alto. It's another rainy, drizzly day here in the Great Crater, capital of Nordenthal. You and your partner in justice, Migish Doppel, have spent many long years cleaning up the streets, ridding this place of the crime that once infiltrated every creek and crevice. But now, as you stand in your office in the uh, residential tier, you have the map pulled up, right?
Yes.
Okay, cool. In the residential tier of the southern ward of the Great Crater, you find yourself bored, unoccupied. After all your hard work, murders have and other serious crime have gone down drastically, with the pettier things being left to the Nordenthal Royal Enforcers to tackle the lesser crimes beneath a man of your caliber. You stand there at the windowsill, looking out onto the city as it descends down towards us, tier by tier towards the Great Lake in the center. Raindrops sprinkle against the window, uh, like tears of the city itself, as you, in the last few days, last couple weeks, have seen things again begin to descend. The war with Grunenreich, this subterranean tunnel war to the east, has driven many thousands of refugees into the city. With this, problems have risen up, but still nothing more serious than petty theft and uh, uh, minor intrusions into, you know, public, minor intrusions of the peace. Um, you stand there at this window and you hear a knock at your door.
Wonder who that could be this time of the day.
The door opens and in comes Layla Two Braids, your knock dead secretary, standing tall at 5'2" for a dwarf. Uh, she flicks her hair over and goes, I keep having to check your name. uh, Mr. Asparatus. Mr. Asparatus, we have another case.
Told you not to interrupt me during my brooding sessions. What do you got?
This one's different. Murder. We've gotten word. She comes over and hands you a file. Um, the ink smells fresh. The paper crisp in your fingers. This only recently, within the last hour, came off of the the printing press. She says, "There's a tavern by the south gate called the Saucy Siren. Uh, we've heard reports that there's been some kind of livestock robbery the uh, from the stable behind it, as well as a murder. Some centaur who was resting there. The enforcers, I've caught word, have sent someone to take a look, but I know how you've been itching for something like this for a while."
Yeah, the Saucy Siren. The stuff goes down there all the time. I thought James across the street had that.
I don't know what that means. uh, uh, do you want
Hey,
me
boss, I'm here. Where are we going?
to?
Oh, Meg, shut up! Not right now.
Oh, sorry.
She looks behind her, and in comes Miggs. Also his formal name Migish Dopel. This actually, um, I'll let the two of you guys describe yourselves. Like introduce yourself to the class.
Yeah, so Migish Doppel, right? You were close on the last name. Also known as Miggs. He's light skinned, pointy eared, looks like an elf, but not really an elf. Just looks like one.
All right.
And Alto
He's a
is middle-aged, just a human, uh, fucking just itching for something good.
She turns and Mig sort of like brushes past her. I presume. He's like, "I've got the coffee hot and your gear ready for you. You be taking this one?"
Oh, I don't know. What do you say, Migs?
Yeah, we
Fucking raining
haven't
out.
had a case in a week. We
It's
might as
fucking
well.
raining out there.
So what? I got a hat.
All right. I take the case file.
All right. You open it up. And indeed, you see some very early just report. Is like there's like two things, like a cutout from like a news parchment, um, saying, uh, murder by the South Gate. Are refugees to blame? And it goes on to some bullshit about that, Yellow Pages stuff. And next to it, you get like the actual um, enforcer report. You don't know how your secretary got this, intercepted it so quickly, but being a detective, not only do you have to know when to ask the right questions, you have to know when to not ask questions. And it lists out, um, you know, one murder, um, multiple missing animals, um, some some donk, some ponies, a couple sheep, basic like livestock that people like bringing through, that sort of stuff. Um, and indeed gives you the location. It is at the Saucy Siren, just across the street from the South Gate, the southern main entrance to this city. You are on the residential tier along with the Saucy Siren establishment. It's just about, you recognize this as being about an hour's walk um, from your home/office.
All right, I'm flipping through the case file. Um, I end up tossing it over to Migs. It's like, what do you make of any of this?
Oh, what do we got? We got a dead centaur. What else? What are we looking at here? Some stolen livestock? That's
Yeah, I
How do
mean,
we
but like,
go from
how the fuck
how
do
do
you
we
how
go
the
from a
fuck do you
dead centipede
prove
to stolen livestock? What? Bada bing! What is going
you
on?
leave the fucking door open and they walk out? Like, how are
It's
we?
probably this could be a shut and close case. How much we getting paid?
Well, uh, the enforcers, I hear from my sources, this is Layla speaking, have their hands tied with all the refugees all over the place. They're spread thin right now. I reckon there'd be a good reward for anyone who can handle this little situation for them before it blows up any bigger.
Wait, so we don't know who our contractors are? Who the fuck's employing us right now?
Uh, I I initially was reached out to by management at the Saucy Siren. Um, uh, normally their sort of situations is like bar fights and that sort of stuff that they work through the enforcers for. They're not too familiar with our business model, um, but they're willing to pay gold. Uh, about
All right.
figure our rate, you know, uh, given you know our past uh our past successes and our renown, I took initiative and gave him the an opening offer of uh 150 gold per day of investigation.
All
Yeah,
right.
that's a bit higher than normal. All right.
They want to brush this
Oh,
off so they
thank you.
can
All
get business going again pretty quickly. I highballed them.
right, Maze, we grab our shit and go.
Let's do it.
All right, you guys grab your shit and you begin your walk. Um, can we please switch to uh track 26? Ugh. The sun has risen. Or just starting. The sun is just starting to poke through the clouds on this overcast day. Carbonk, you are sleeping pretty damn good. Um, after a good round of drinks, lots of food, when you're suddenly startled awake by a thunk 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 at your door in
Oh,
the Saucy
shit,
Siren.
not this again. Suddenly waking up, I'm gonna jolt up out of bed, worried that we're gonna have another round of fucking mercenaries at our door. And Valus in the room with me, wasn't he?
Yes, he is in the
Okay.
room with you. However, he sleeps through this.
Sleepy boy. Yeah, I won't wake him up. I know sleep's a great fucking thing, so I'll leave him to sleep. I will go and crack the door open slightly to see who's on the other side.
You crack the door open, and it barges open, and you're suddenly trampled, and you find yourself on your back pretty quickly, and some quick stomping comes over you, and sort of coming to your senses, you feel like this no, wet large nozzle on your forehead, and the hee-haw, hee-haw of it's Bartholomew, and
Bart, what are you doing up here? You're supposed to be in the stables right now.
hee-haw.
I can cast my cat speak with animals. It's gonna take like 10 minutes to hear what he's actually hee-hawing.
Is it a ritual casting?
Yeah, it's a ritual cast.
That's funny. I'm gonna roll with that. And he's like
What is it?
scrambling around, seeing he's unable. You're starting to like cast this ritually, and
Mm-hmm.
clearly very agitated. He jumps over you back down the hallway, and he heads down to um the room with Lyra, Aquila, and Astoria, and you guys also started awake by the go 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 go.
Guess I'd
Get up and open the
climb.
door.
Yeah, climb out of bed and kind of cautiously open the door. Grumpy.
You
'cause,
are head butted to your waist as soon as you open the door, and you find yourself on the floor on your butt, looking at Bartholomew. Does anyone have speak with animals that they can cast?
I don't.
Yes.
You can do that. Now, yeah, you do that. You could also do animal handling to try and try and get a gauge on what's going on with them.
Yeah, I mean, technically, it's also would. Oh no, I guess it is. Not. It's not ritual casting for me.
Okay. Cast it. It's like,
Yeah.
my good lady, something terrible has happened.
What? What is it, boy? Did Timmy fall down a well?
Ruther, he's and he's like almost like hyperventilating. His eyes are wide open. It's
I kind of like stroke the back of his neck, like, calm down. It's all right. You gotta calm down and tell me what's going on.
roll animal handling for me.
Let's hope I don't punch him instead.
Don't do that.
21.
Okay, I was like, nat one. You grab his dick and twist
Yeah.
it. Um, I thought it was an ear. 21. He takes a breath in, breath out, and he sort of relaxes a little bit with your, you know, sort of caress. And he's like, I, I woke up this morning, and something's wrong in the stables. In the stable, all the other animals are gone, and Rether, uh, he's an accent. He's supposed to have a British accent. Rether, he is. I'm not doing an accent. I'm fucking sick.
Why does he have a British accent?
He always had a British accent since he
He
started.
did. He
He's
has.
very
Yeah.
posh.
Yeah, but
Very
why?
posh.
Rether, he's dead.
What do you mean he's dead? What
Dead?
happened?
He's on.
Astoria does
found
not
him-
even wait. She just gets up and flies. That she's like, my braid buddy, and she like gets up and flies to him.
He's.
Well, it would be
s-
down
see
and
for yourself,
outside and
he's-
like out to the stables, right?
Mhm. Yeah. So are you guys getting up to head down there?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm kind of like I haven't even gotten the chance to wake up yet, and there's already some bullshit happening.
Yeah. Send me my Let me have my coffee before someone dies. Seriously.
Yeah, yeah, I'm like stroking my brow, like not again.
I stopped by
Uh,
Kerbank and Valith's room too, and like make sure that they're
I'm gonna
awake.
open the door, see my ass just waving my hands around, casting speak with animals. Give me a second, I'll be out there.
Unnecessary. We already figured out what he wanted.
It's like a ritualistic dance he has to do, like around the room, like chanting and.
Baby pop pop, dancing in there.
has
All
very
right,
I'll shake
Macarena.
Valith up and drag him with me.
He follows, and you guys head down the stairs into the main tavern floor of the Saucy Siren, and instead of seeing normal patrons here, like what you saw last night, people eating or drinking or getting breakfast or whatever, you there's no customers in here, and you see um a male dwarf dressed in not necessarily dressed a little more like in what would be considered like business-ish attire here. Obviously not like a
Professional.
suit and tie, but yeah, dressed professionally and such, and as well as several as well as like a couple enforcers. There's like two of them here, wearing their um blue checkered um gambesons with their swords at their hip. Both of these are dwarves, um and they're talking, and well, they're standing there, and the you can see from across the room, um, they seem to the the dwarf seems to be giving uh, the non-enforcer dwarf seems to be giving like a statement of some kind.
Um, kind of just looking around, confused and like observing what's going on. Like something happened. Something doesn't feel right. We know something happened to Rather, but it just feels weird.
Roll in on that vibe. I'm trying to gauge how this
Perception,
feels weird. Roll insight,
insight. Alright.
and then tell me what you get.
10. Eh.
Can I roll?
It's I'll start with the kilos here.
Okay.
Um,
I mean, technically I have 15 passive, but
on looking into trying to get a gauge, it's still very early. You're pretty groggy, like you said. Um, Obviously it's weird. Um, Being told that a friend you've been going through all sorts of dangers and stuff with for like weeks now is dead. This is the first thing you hear in the morning. It's surreal, but you don't gain any like deeper insight on it beyond that.
yeah, it's just I'm seeing these professional looking people, like it's people out of place, I guess, and looking at my comrades around me, like I think something serious happened. I mean, if something happened to Rether, like that's Rether. Like that can't be something uh minor. Do we want to go talk to these guys and
I mean,
figure out
yeah,
what's
they
going on?
might know something about what happened to Rether. So,
Or do we want to go find Rether first, or maybe they already did?
I mean, Bart said he was dead already. I don't know what we would find. I don't know if I necessarily want to see him like that.
That's
Where did
cold.
Bart?
What? I don't want to see him dead, my friend.
Fair,
No.
fair, fair, fair. Um,
Fucking asshole over here just laughing at his own death.
Maniacal laughter.
um, all right, so you guys are you gonna talk to these guys in here, or are you gonna go out and check out the stable?
I think I want to go over to the. I want to go over to the guys. I don't know about.
Yeah.
You step over, and the guy in more business attire seems to finish giving a statement, and the enforcers look at you and they're like, one of them, one of them's actually a female, and she says, uh, "Good morning, ma'am. Uh, you mind if we ask you a few questions?"
Yeah. We might have
We've
some for you as well.
hmm, well, let's just start with mine. There seems to have been some trouble last night. Um, I don't suppose you would know anything about that.
No, we're just hearing of some trouble ourselves and don't know
See,
what's
see.
going on.
Did you see, hear anything at all last night? Out of the usual? Anything strange?
I don't think I did.
No.
Fascinating. Okay. Uh, I don't suppose you would happen to know a centaur, would you?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
we do.
A friend of yours?
Yeah.
I would say so. Yes.
I'm very sorry to hear that, ma'am. Uh, your friend appears to have been uh killed at some point last night.
I'm just shaking my head at that, and kind of put my hands on my hips, like I I don't understand how this happened. This is Rether we're talking about. You don't know him, like.
That's why we're here to find out. I need you to just think very carefully here. Is there anyone who might have? Does he have any enemies? Anyone who might have had it out for him?
Not that I know of.
I kind of like grit my teeth and like, no.
Is that deception or is that like honest? Like,
I mean, like that's kind of like we haven't done anything implicitly
right?
wrong, but we have been around some shady people, and you never know people's intentions.
So she takes your answer. She's like, okay. If you have any questions, you can ask me.
Uh, what do we know what happened? Like,
We're still trying to piece that together. Uh, it's very bizarre situation. Livestock also got taken, it seems. Um, we're still in the early stages of asking questions, gathering evidence, that sort of stuff. Um, uh, if if we find anything, we'll let you know.
does anybody else have any questions?
No.
Aquila, not Aquila, Lyra.
Mm.
Um, as you're standing here in this conversation, you suddenly realize that something pops in your mind. Where's your infernal spear?
Where is my infernal spear?
It's not in
In
your
the
hands, and
room.
thinking back, it wasn't in your room either.
Shit. I look to Aquila and I'm like, what about the cart with all of our shit?
Yeah, I mean, we should go check to make sure our stuff didn't get stolen too.
If you have any more questions or if you've come across anything, we'll be here for a while. It's going to be a long day for us.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
And I guess to
Um,
head off to where the I assume the
This-
cart was probably like parked outside the stables or like
yeah, it probably was. There's probably like a little lot
covered.
right next to the
Yeah.
thing for next to the stables for carts and such. Because there's like the actual like stalls for the livestock, and then there would have been the stuff for the carts. So you guys walk out the door, and you see just one more enforcer standing in front of the door of the stables, and then just past the stables, you see the lot for the carts, and you see your cart there, the one you got from Old Uhalls in
all the way back
at Stone
in
Meadow.
Stone Meadow, yeah.
Old Man Uhall.
I go up
Uh,
and dig through it, looking for my
yes.
spear I keep buried at the bottom,
Yeah.
under a bunch of stuff.
Yeah, I'm just kind of checking over
Jeez,
the
sorry.
card, see if it looks like anything's been taken or anything been tampered with or anything like that.
Lear, I'm gonna have you roll investigation.
7.
Well, you certainly don't find your spear. Akila, since you're also looking through, I imagine at the other end, looking at like your actual stuff,
Yeah.
you can go ahead and roll investigation as well.
Okay.
I need to crack open my window. It's getting very hot in
Dirty
here.
20.
Dirty 20. You find that your stuff, your things, are all here and entirely untouched.
I kind of just call back to there. Well, all this stuff seems fine.
My spear's gone.
That's not good. That's
No, no,
that's
definitely
bad.
not.
You didn't have it up in the room with you? You didn't I thought you kept
I
it
don't
with you, but
remember. I usually do, but I was so tired last night. I just left everything in the cart.
As you are discussing this, down the road, two individuals are walking towards the Saucy Siren. A man and a Shadar Kai. Um, Alto and Migs, you guys finally reach the Saucy Siren. Um, you see the tavern itself. You see the stables, and you see the stable, and you also see like the cart lot there. You also see this small group of ratherly physically colorful individuals. Um, one of them's blue. Is Colton out here yet? Is Kerbank out here
Yeah,
yet?
I'm here.
Okay. See a blue one, a green one. One with wings. Um, you see an enforcer sort of standing post outside of the stable.
Yeah. Walking up, I kind of like throw my elbow into the mix, like, hey, get a load of this bunch.
Right.
Walking up, I'm trying to look just to get a gauge for like what kind of activity is going on there. I mean, obviously, if it's buzzing with enforcer activity or not. How many like what kind of cops do I see?
Roll perception.
12.
12. You see around you, like people are starting to come and go. You don't see a whole lot of business at the tavern itself, which normally this time of the morning would be a little bit more of a hotbed. It's like, prime time for breakfast and shit like that.
Mm.
And you only see the one enforcer who's wearing like the standard garb, a blue checkered gambeson, which is like heavily quilted like wool like overcoat. It's like give minor protection against slashing and cutting. With his like cap on and like a short sword at his on a hilt at his belt. And you see on a 12, you see him. He sees you, and he sort of like gives you a recognizing like upward nod.
Hmm. Do I recognize that particular enforcer?
What kind of dice roll would that be?
History?
Yeah, I was gonna say
Let's roll
history
a history. Do you
or
guys have a history together?
13.
You've seen this guy around. You've even interacted with him in a couple cases. By no means there's a lot of enforcers here in the city, but you've
Yeah.
engaged with this guy. You know his name to be uh, Storon.
Still on.
Storon.
Yeah.
You have a knack with names.
Yeah. Okay. Um. hmm. All right. Yeah. So like, walking up, I just basically tell Migs like, hey, just fucking keep your eye peeled. See, I want to get back before fucking dark. Okay, we're gonna be
Yep.
done with this.
Let's do it.
Let's do this quick. So I stroll up to what was the guard's name?
Storon.
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 Hey, Storon, you remember me? It's Alto. What the hell's going on here?
Alto. Been a while before sorry. Been a while since I've seen you on a case. Finally found something to catch your eye, huh?
Remains to be seen.
We got a messy one for you today. It's
How messy?
It does not look good in there. You'll have to see for yourself.
Yeah,
But
well,
maybe first, you might want to talk with the manager. He's inside with my boss.
can I
In the
go in
tavern
and talk
itself.
with him?
By all means, go ahead.
All right. Enter the tavern alone, and yeah, again, just try and take in as much as I can
You enter the
from the room.
tavern. It is empty, except like there's tables with stools about. There's like lots of as you walk by, before you walk in, you see out front this statue. And step up. It sort of dressed up in like seafarer's attire, and as you're like walking by to like go to the door, it like head turns like Yarg! Welcome to the Saucy Siren.
Fucking thing sounds like it needs some oil.
Uh, it's made of stone, and
you can grease stone.
come for the clams and stay for the curves.
The fuck?
Terrible.
What a
motto.
line.
That is
And it sort of goes back to like the.
Yeah.
And you walk in. Oh, sorry. Go on.
No, you're good. I was just gonna say, you noticing any, any signs of a struggle, any signs of conflict, tables overturned, anything like that?
No. I mean, except for like what you normally find in like a main tavern floor, um, after a busy night. You know, um, it looks like there still needs to be some mopping done. Well, it looks like it's been like mopped up and such, but still needs to be some done. The tables are, you know, have like actual like barrels for stools and such, just like
Yeah.
booths along the sides. And there's no one else in here except for um, a well-dressed dwarven man and two more enforcers. Um, one female, one male. The female seems to be is busy with like a quill, going at a sheet of paper.
Okay. Um, I can. Oh, who can I see? Who's facing me?
The enforcers are looking away from you.
Okay.
The well-dressed dwarf, who's opposite of them, sees you come in.
Is he? Is he speaking right now?
No.
All right. Um. Well, I kind of want to understand what I'm getting myself into with this. I do want to wait around until he starts to speak so I can
It doesn't
see.
take long.
Okay.
He starts to speak again. Um, and
And I've got observant, so I can, if the creature's mouth is moving and it's a language I understand, I can interpret it by reading his lips.
so he's speaking Dwarven
Okay.
to these other dwarves. Um, which you know Dwarven.
Yes.
Um,
Yep.
and you can't quite hear him, but he's basically saying, uh, you can gauge that he is saying something along the lines of, uh, I again didn't hear a thing. I mean, you know, uh, one of our customers came, back in, um, pretty late after things, got settled down. Um, but other than that, no strange noises or anything. It was a quiet night.
Hmm. Strange. I did make mental note that people were more actively like coming and leaving last night, and I mean, it sounds like could have been something going on outside last night. So, all right. Well, I finally like walk up and approach the three to finally to be in earshot, and try and step to the sides where like all three of them can see me, and I'm not standing the
The
enforcers.
female enforcer turns head and then looks back over. Is also, is that
I
you?
know who is this?
You would recognize this one. Her
Okay.
name is I don't have a name. Uh, Sh- uh, Shireen. Her name's Shireen.
Right.
Um, I want you to guess high or low for me. I'm gonna be rolling a die, and I want
Uh,
you to guess whether this is going to land on the higher than 10, like 11 or higher,
yeah.
or 10 or lower.
We'll do low.
Low?
Yep.
It's a 16.
Damn. All
And
right.
she looks to you and she's like, "So what brought you out of your?"
Hey,
Here it is.
Charlene, let's not get off on the wrong
Look,
foot, okay?
this is my case. I got this. All right.
It's not what I heard.
Look. Yeah, we're a little stretched thin right now, but I promise you we got this all under control, all right? I've got a whole case going on. I got officers on it.
Me and my partner here. I'm just saying, two extra set of eyes will
Go ahead and
stay
roll
out your way.
Go ahead and roll persuasion.
It's not good. Hold on. 7.
7. It's like, look, the captain's really up my ass with this one, all right? He wants this whole thing locked down tighter
Yeah,
than
yeah,
Fort
done
Iron
by the
Soul.
books.
Yep. You know
I.
how it is. I'm doing my job.
That's fine. That's fine.
Look, you can you can take a look if you like. Just don't touch anything.
I
All
won't
right.
touch.
I
Hands
know
off.
you got your whole
I make
deal,
I
and
make I make
it's
the oversized
and
gesture of putting them in my pockets.
and she's talking, and the well-dressed dwarf turns and says, "Oh, you're Alto. I've heard so much about you. Um, yes, I sent for your I had discussed with your secretary. Um, I was hoping you would show up."
So I've looked back at Charlene and was like, so I guess I am allowed here.
She rolls
Private
her
client.
eyes. She rolls her eyes, hands go up, like, "Fine, just don't destroy my crime scene."
When have I
Just
ever?
like 2 months ago, there was that warlock who was casting, Eldritch Blast at everybody. You and your buddy cast like Fireball or some shit and
I told him not
burned
to do
everything.
that.
You know what fire does to a crime scene?
I know what fire does, Charlene.
All right, just take it easy this time, all right?
Fine, fine. And you, sir, Mister, and you know, I obviously read his name. I'm assuming in the folder.
Yes, and I would certainly have a name for him. And that name would be I'm terrible at Hold on. All right.
You've done all this prep.
But names elude
Mr.
him.
Rolling. His name is Mr. Rolling.
And Mister Rolling, what can I do you for?
Well, I think you've well, I think you've already heard a lot of it. It's been this horrible business in the stable, and it threatens to drive my business down. While he looks over to the enforcers. I greatly respect the work, the hard effort from our dear enforcers. It can't be denied that your office has quite the reputation for this sort of thing.
I mean, you say this sort of thing. Wow, this isn't just some petty theft, some hit and run.
One of our paying customers was murdered last night in the stable, apparently. And then on top of that, everyone else's livestock got taken.
Jesus.
And the worst part of it is no one heard or saw a thing.
All right. Which stable was it?
The stable immediately next door. It's just one stable. Has all the stalls with all the different. I walked in on that myself this morning when I was checking everything out. G- Gave me quite the scare. Um, quite the gruesome sight, I must say.
All right. Anything else I should know?
Uh, well, the officers were asking me if I saw anything strange last night, and I'm supposed to tell you the same. The only thing I saw last night was one of our other customers came in after after we were done cleaning up and all that. Everyone went upstairs or went home or whatever. And um, yeah, they came in, um, asked if I could uh verify her room number, like remind her what her room number was. She must have been drinking, um, quite heavily. Bar hopping. You know how they are, in this part of town. Um, and she went up, and it was very late. I went to bed shortly after she went upstairs.
Uh, can I use ear for deceit to make sure that he's telling the truth?
You can remind me how that works.
Make an insight check to determine whether a creature is lying.
Oh yeah,
But I have a minimum of 8. Anything less than 8
I mean,
just gets
you
turned
can
to an 8.
you can. I think with that ability, you're able to use that on like a bonus action, right? You can just use a normal action. You're not in like combat or anything. You can just do that and not
Okay.
burn one of
Yeah, yeah,
those
yeah,
and
yeah.
just roll a normal insight check to
Gotcha. All
determine
right,
if
we'll do that
he's.
then. Jesus, 26.
Damn.
He's completely honest. You get a good look into his eyes, and he's quite worried for his business. I mean, word has already gotten out to the news, apparently, to some extent. He's worried this blows up and people are too scared to come to the establishment or keep their animals here. He doesn't seem to have much reason to lie to you at all. In fact, he's agreed to pay a quite handsome sum of money to make sure this gets resolved in a proper time frame.
All right, Mr. Rolling, tolling,
Mr. Rolling.
rolling. That's right.
Yes.
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and take a walk outside and speak with my associate, and hopefully we'll have an answer for you shortly.
Okay. All right. Just let me know when the deed is done, so I can open up my business again.
Yeah. Hopefully we'll have it done lickety split. Be back shortly. All right.
That's what I'm paying you for. Thank you so much.
Later, Charlene. Walk out.
Till you see each other again, Alto. Jump in another one of my crime scenes. You step out, and basically at this time you encounter these other individuals you saw earlier, sort of standing around in front of the stable, and you find yourself standing there with them, and you take note of all these individuals.
All right.
Um,
I mean, I'd walk over to Miggs at this point.
yeah, Miggs is there, standing
Yep.
there with them. And you guys are you get a get. I imagine. Nah, I'm not even.
I assume we're just kind of like after digging through everything in the cart, we're just kind of like
Putting it all
putting it back where it was and straightening up. And kind of I'm kind of like looking over my shoulder at the stables and like not really wanting to deal with this situation.
And you see a human and this Ikela. You actually take particular note of this um another elf, a very rare sight, or what you initially perceive to be an elf, very rare sight in this part of the world. Um, Coming up to the stables, um,
I
and
look
you
I
can
look at him and
notice,
kind of furrow my brow a little bit and like
especially so when you realize that he is, even through the lightly sprinkled rain, you notice that he is not an elf of the Feywild. He is a Shadar Kai, a
Shadowfell is the
yes,
realm, right? Yeah.
who similar lineage to you, but their people were drawn towards the Shadowfell ages prior.
Yeah, I just kind of like look him up and down. I'm furrowing my brow a little bit and looking at him with a little bit of like skepticism as he's walking towards, like cautiously observing, not knowing, what these two are approaching us for.
Um, Migs with a 19 passive perception, you notice this as well. You notice her checking you out.
Am I? Is yeah? Is me and Alto?
Alto. Yep.
Are we walking together?
I imagine you guys have just now linked up in the last like 2 seconds.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. Hope you're ready, base.
Are you guys doing hand?
Yeah,
Yep.
you got that.
Yep.
Okay. So,
Lyra, are you able to see them where you are?
I'm at the cart still, so if they're near that, then yeah.
I imagine if you're out in front of the cart, you'd be able to see them.
Yeah.
Um, If you're, I want you
I'm
to roll
not hiding
perception
it
for me.
either. I'm not
Yeah.
hiding
A
it.
roll?
Yeah, I'm like in the cart near the front, just kind of putting
17.
stuff back.
17. You see these two individuals start looking at each other, like two. One of them, this gray-skinned elf-looking dude, and Akela are like gauging each other for a moment. Then he turns to his buddy, a human. They start doing like Naruto hand signs at each other.
Throwing gang signs.
Yeah.
What's
Just kind
Kerbonk
of watching
doing?
them from where I'm standing, not moving any closer or further away, just kind of trying to like gauge what's happening.
What's Kerbonk doing?
Bonk's just peeking over the tables, trying to see if he can see any piece of Rether on the ground.
Oh no.
God.
He's a little morbid, but he's also used to seeing death, so he's kind of curious.
The
He's trying to
stable
see what happened.
is enclosed. It's roofed, walled.
There's no like
doors.
high windows on it for ventilation.
There,
Or maybe like between the planks or something. There's
Yeah.
there is a high window. Um, um, yeah, it's a little bit higher than what it's like about a head higher than your head. So it's a little hard.
It's a
to
good
see,
thing I
so
can fly then.
climbing up on Kerbonk's shoulder.
Well, I can fly.
Yeah.
Yeah, she can fly.
okay.
Astoria's having a fit. She's like, when are you guys going to be done so I can bury my braid buddy? Because I'm not just going to let him sit there. Like, she's like, chop, chop. Hurry up.
Well, you
I'm
could cut off
So-
some of his mane so you can braid it afterwards.
Oh.
Make a keychain out of his mane.
wears tail as a ponytail. You got some clip-in extensions.
Like extensions just braided into your own hair.
I
This is
kind of
Picasso. I like it.
I kind of throw my hand out to the side. I'm like, hey, Kerbonk, guys, there's some people. I'm trying to get their attention. Like, there's some people coming our way.
real quick, Astoria, are you flapping your wings and getting up to look through that window?
Yes.
You don't have dark vision, right?
As a Fae, I do not think so.
It's very dark inside. I want you to roll perception with
Okay.
disadvantage.
I have passive perception of 18.
I want you to roll perception with
Okay.
disadvantage.
Where the fuck is it? How do I roll with disadvantage?
Right click
Right click.
and roll. It should give you an option to roll
Oh,
with
there we go.
disadvantage.
And let me know what that ends up being.
5.
It's dark inside. You can't see inside through the window.
I take the lower of the two rolls, right?
Yes.
Or do you
Yeah.
take the higher? Okay, yeah.
No,
Yeah,
the
done.
lower.
For advantage, it's higher. Disadvantage is lower.
Jesus.
Yeah, Akela calls out the rest of you guys.
I'm gonna fly down like, god damn it.
I mean, do we just sit there and watch these guys just flashing signs at each other for a while?
She's legit just gonna fly down, sniffling, just sit on Kerbonk's shoulder. Like,
Fucking
I don't wanna
Kakashian
walk anymore.
That's so fucking cute.
It's adorable.
Pouting.
Of course, Kerbonk's gonna walk into the stable and her head's just gonna hit the fucking but yeah, you guys all find yourself right in front of the stable doors. There's the enforcer there, and he's sort of like looking around, noticing a bunch of people standing around him. He's like, he looks over to you. Hey, Mr. Asparagus, Mr. Doppel.
I heard Mr. Asparagus. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
That's what I heard.
Yes.
Mr. Asparagus, Mr. Doppel.
Yeah.
these folks with you?
Never seen them before in my life.
Nope, never seen them.
Hmm. Yeah,
I should have to roll deception for that one.
and he looks towards you, Akila, who I guess are closest. He's like, you guys look awful concerned. I assume you heard?
Yeah. Yeah, that's that was our compatriot in there.
Really? He's a friend of yours? I'm
Yes.
so very sorry to hear that. It's really terrible.
Yeah, we're still trying to figure out what happened. We haven't even seen him yet. Don't really want to, but
Well, I mean, I suppose it would only be, I don't know. I'm just told to make sure people stay out. I'm just standing here in order to keep people out of the crime scene for now.
well, are we allowed to go and see our friend?
You can attempt to persuade him or some other means.
Um I would like to give him his last rites as a follower of the Moon Maiden.
Roll a. I almost want to make you roll a religion check, but I think it still is persuasion. Roll persuasion.
This is not going to be good. Oh,
And give it advantage too.
15. They were actually both 15.
Fascinating. Uh, um, it's like, well, I suppose so. I mean, it's the name of the Moon Maiden after all. And he
Me and
steps
Base.
aside.
I'm gonna say this. Me and Base walk past, and we tell the guard, "Hey, no one's allowed in here except us," and we just keep walking.
Sort of looks back. Is like, y'all can go in. These
gonna
conjunctures will get over you.
I'm kind of side-eyeing them as they're walking past. Like giving them the
Guys,
old stink eye.
you all end up in the tavern, and I am going to have Kelly, if you please play track 28. You enter.
Music.
Music.
Yes.
I worked really hard for picking the music. You step inside, and to say it's a grisly sight is
Are we in the tavern or in the stable? Because you said
you
the
are in
tavern.
the stable. I
Okay.
meant to say the stable. You step inside the stable, and to say it's a grisly sight is an understatement. um, Lyra, Alto, and Migs, you, with your passive perceptions, you all immediately like scan the room, and indeed, there's no other livestock, and there are a couple things of note that you see in here. Starting from on the right, there is a large, like loose mound of hay. It's all ruffled and such. In the make sure I do this correctly. Okay, there's two things you see. You see that, and on the left, in a stall, you see the body of a centaur laying flat against the ground. There's a lot of blood.
Suppose this was what caused the commotion last night. Pulling out like a handkerchief to start covering his nose.
The smell, it's already I mean, obviously there's the smells of death already starting to settle in. Of flesh decaying, of flies starting to already pick and find their food, of blood drying, and strangely enough, a scent of scorched flesh.
More signs.
This is where I do my investigation.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, I mean, I have a passive of 19. I don't know. You still want me to do?
So, before you guys get in on this, all of you guys are standing in here, and Lyra, Kerbank, Keela, Astoria, you guys sort of realize, who the hell are these guys who are in here with you? They're certainly not enforcers, and they just barged right in past you. Who are they, and what is their business here?
Yeah, I'm kind of walking up just slowly and kind of observing what they're doing and looking like with skepticism and kind of like I don't know who these guys are. I don't know what they're doing, but I don't like that they're around our friend.
Astoria has no chill now that she has confirmed that her braid buddy is dead. She's gonna fly off Kerbonk's shoulder and like hover near the two and be like, "Who the hell are you?" Obviously mimicking them.
I'm just gonna completely ignore and continue looking at the crime scene because that is what I am
Yeah.
being paid to do.
Just swat her away like a fly.
It's kind of like shoe fly. Shoe fly
Yeah,
don't
like-
bother me.
Constantly
you gonna take
readjusting
that?
their head. Constantly readjusting the head to like keep moving past wherever she's flying in front of us at.
Yeah, just like a bob, like a boxer looking,
Yep,
bobbing
yep.
left and right. Like,
Yeah.
Bring out your little sprites. You.
Yeah, right.
Astoria, you just gonna take this?
She like kind of figures since they're talking to the enforcers and shit that they might be some sort of law, whatever the hell they're pretending to do with their Naruto signs. But for now, she's going to just zip past them, go to Rethor, and she is going to clip some of his hair out because she's keeping some of it.
Oh,
But
oh wait,
No,
whoa,
no.
whoa, don't touch the body.
why are you touching?
Okay.
Now, fucking Shalene's inside, gonna think it's gonna be us. We told her we weren't gonna
Good
fucking
Lord.
touch, and now we're touching, and it's not us. But she's not
It's
gonna.
not us. Hey, it's not
no.
us.
Okay,
It's
if they
not our
said
fault.
no, wait. If they said not to touch, then she won't touch. I didn't hear that. So if they said not to touch, she won't touch.
Oh, I mean, I don't.
But
I guess she might have
She told them not to touch, but
Yeah,
you
she told
haven't
the
done
two
that.
of
making
us,
a
but it
big
was just
deal
the
out of
touching's
something you
have
happening
nothing
regardless.
about.
no,
You
that's fine.
haven't
If
been told not
if
to
someone
touch.
said not to touch, then she won't touch. I mean, it makes sense.
I guess you go
But
kind of attempt to, but
well, she'll go hover and see like kind of what's going on, and she's just gonna like in a more normal speaking voice be like for real, like who are you? Like this is our friend. Who are you?
Oh, so you know this, Centaur?
Yeah,
Pull out
me
my
too.
That's
my
what I
pen
said.
and quill.
Yeah.
I'm I'm gonna need some names.
It doesn't answer my question. Who
Yeah,
are you?
yeah, our first. Questions first.
Quid pro quo, maybe.
This was our dear friend and traveling companion, and if you'd excuse me, I need to give him his last rites.
All right. You'll get that in a minute. We gotta do what we gotta do. We were hired to come in here, figure out what happened.
I'm like trying to like scoozy, like you know, like trying to
Push
get
past us. We're not.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like. All right. Let's take a step back. Let's all get on a first name basis here. All right. My name is Alto. This is Miggs.
Hello.
We are hired investigators by the owner of the Saucy Siren. And that we are here on private investigation business. Now, what are your names?
I'll look at Alto while he's speaking, but whenever Mig speaks up, I kind of like just like glare at him a little bit.
Yeah, Alto. I don't think that broad likes me.
Broad.
Oh shit! I forgot to do that in sign language.
Yeah, hold on. Oh, I forgot to use my hands to tell you that.
I'm just rolling my eyes. My name is Aquila, and this was Rether here. Our centaur friend.
And Miggs is writing all this down, right? Right?
I'm getting my notepad out, okay? Okay.
He can't give the hand signals and write at the same time.
Name
Yeah,
of
fair.
deceased. How do you spell? How do you spell that?
You're
name?
a wizard, and you don't know how to write.
No.
No, I'm asking how to spell the name
Oh,
the correct way.
I thought you were trying to spell deceased.
No, not this. No.
I can't answer that because I've never had to write his name before.
Okay, I'll just get it close as what I can.
I love this because he knows how to. He knows how to spell.
Yeah, he knows how to spell.
He's a fucking character.
Okay. How many of you are there? There's what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 of you, I think. I mean, you got
Yeah.
one sleeping on this. What is this? An orc? Wait, why is there an orc here? I thought. Hey, yo. Isn't
What?
they the bad guys right now? Like, isn't there a whole war going on with these guys? Like, what's going on here?
Hey, just because they're doing that doesn't mean I'm doing that.
Okay. Alright, I'll take your word. I don't care, I get paid the same. Orc, what's your name?
Name's Kerbonk.
I figured.
Derogatory.
Wow.
All right,
and-
Baldy.
Do you know
Were
how
you
to spell
supposed to be
that?
a Watson, or are you supposed to be a Dirty Harry?
I'm just going with whatever comes out of my mouth.
Oh my god.
I don't remember. Yeah, I
Oh.
can't.
That's so funny.
I don't have like a reference of using for who's actually here.
I'm dying right now.
Let's pull this up real quick. This will be easier. Okay. Okay, yeah, the orc, his name's Kabonk. Okay, what's that thing that looks almost exactly like the orc? What's his name?
Oh, is
thing-
Bayless still looking like me?
I don't know. I'm just gonna assume to make it the most obvious.
Valeth, I'm gonna say, is like
Is he-
having a smoke out by the fucking cart.
Oh, okay, so he is awake.
He's not gonna be. He's awake. He's not gonna be with you guys on this.
right.
one.
Okay.
He's maybe
what-
keeping watch or something.
what's-
He's keeping watch.
So
Keeping an eye out.
the guy you got outside. What's his name?
Valeth.
Excuse me.
Jesus Christ.
Valeth.
Professional.
Valeth.
Please excuse
Okay.
my associate. It's
I forgot to sign that one with my
is-
hands too.
is he like what is he, human? What is he?
I don't
And yes,
know.
it matters.
Sure.
I start.
It matters. Are you
Are you profiling?
He would
Yeah,
have
what are
been.
you trying to say?
So he would have been in his dwarf form.
Okay.
So
Bailiff
he would
would've
be
been
out there
in his
looking like a dwarf. You would have looked at him and identified a dwarf.
Okay, that's why I didn't say anything because I didn't know.
Right,
Alrighty. Okay, so
Important
now
question.
we've got
There you go.
okay, the elf who hates me for some reason. I don't know why. What's your
Roll
name?
my eyes.
You would know why.
I'm playing it off as if I don't.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
I'm being a smart ass.
I take it
Gotcha.
more as he doesn't know why specifically him.
Mm,
He knows the general, but like
yeah.
not him in particular.
But yeah,
and I'm just rolling my eyes.
for-
And...
General across the board, like context. This would be like a world lore post that I'm just gonna verbally do right here. Like elves originally come from the Feywild. So there's 3 planes of existence, like 3 material planes. There's the normal material plane you guys are on right now. There is the Feywild, which is a little bit above it. Doesn't really make sense, but it's a lot more magic, a lot more spicy, that sort of stuff. You know, like what you guys saw in
Spicy.
Halfling's Grove, and that's where the elves come from. And then there's another one, the Shadowfell, which if the normal material plane is high fantasy, the Feywild is like German fairy tale fantasy, and then the Shadowfell is like hard dark fantasy.
Okay.
That's where the Shadarkai come from.
It's like corrupted realm, more or less.
It's
Okay.
in your eyes would be corrupted.
Yeah. Dark magic, that kind of.
And that's where he's from.
That's at least where he had his lineage from.
Okay.
Very rare in this world to see a Shadarkai.
I guess while this question is going on, I'm dropping a question at the same time as I'm pulling out my lantern to start to do some looking around a little bit closer. So how long have you guys known this Enta?
Turn to my companions. How long have we known? It's been, I don't know how long we've been traveling for, a couple months
Several
or.
weeks.
I turned to God.
Couple
God, how
weeks.
long have you been doing this campaign?
Spiritually, we've been doing this shit since January. In like this, it's been several weeks, maybe over a month. But you guys have gone through. It certainly felt a lot more like that because of how much has happened and all these endeavors. It really made you guys fast acquaintances.
We've known him for
A
a month or two now, and I mean, it
Okay.
feels like it's been a lot longer, but
where did you guys meet?
where did we meet?
What was the name of the
Is it-
town?
Thesselbrook.
Thistlebrook.
in
Yeah, we met
Lumptop
him back
Valley.
back in Lumptop Valley.
And Alto has since moved like over to the corner of the room, no longer facing. I don't know the characters' names right now. I'm so sorry. Whoever's talking, no longer facing anyone speaking, and is now like responding, facing away while trying to glean whatever information he can from the corner. And was the main reason you guys have been traveling together for the past month. It's a long time.
Yeah, we've made a couple stops along the way. It hasn't really been a straightforward journey, but
Okay.
Can
I
I
don't think that was the question he asked.
I
It was, how did y'all come to meet, and what are you doing on this journey that you say you're on?
The truth is not required, but will require a deception dice roll.
Kind of turn to my companions and
Running
do
an
we
air
wanna-
into the Great Crater,
yeah,
which is not technically a lie.
because
It's not-
we all kind of start a little bit
Which are the best
different.
kind of lies.
It's because it is a lie of omission. I'm gonna have you do a deception dice roll. But
I think you
because
just like making my life difficult, and
the
it's a
nat-
16.
because then it's a 16. Okay.
Yes.
All right, Alto.
Yeah.
Roll insight. Is a contested roll.
21.
Wait, do we?
Dirty.
That's not fair.
That's some bullshit.
21. Yeah, it's a dirty. Well, yeah, 21 was with the modifier. I also have,
Okay.
well, yeah, passive insight of 18. So
It doesn't matter so much.
Yeah.
Right now. So 21. You gauge that while there is some truth in what they're saying, that it's pretty clear that they're leaving out some other stuff. That it's just that they seem like this is their personal business.
Yeah. So he actually does turn to face whoever just gave the answer, and with a couple moments longer than what should be like stared at, conveys to the person that he knows they're lying. Also knows whoever was just saying isn't telling the full truth.
This Lyra. I just shrug. You don't have to believe me.
I look back at Alto and I go, "Yeah, sweetheart, he doesn't believe you. That's what that stare means."
I mean, it seems like you guys want to know what happened to your friend. I figured you'd want to be straightforward with me. But
What
if we
does
want to sit
our-
around and play
what does our
games, that's fine.
quest have
That's
to
fine
do
too.
with what happened to him?
Can
I
I
thought
kind
it
of
was just an errand, not a quest.
Akila, you
Which
can
is
certainly go
Errand
over and
quest,
try
same
to
shit.
initiate your rights if you'd like.
yeah, I kind of
So
very reluctantly start walking towards
Okay.
the stall.
you step over to him, and so basically these rights that you do, I imagine. So imagine this would be like a setting right, like deliver their soul, safely to wherever it needs to go, right?
Yeah.
Something along those lines. There's many different versions of that. You saw a version of that back in Noggin Hollow, with the Crypt Maiden.
Yeah.
The Saloonite version of that is you take a single tear, you whisper a this blessing of sorts, and you in your palm, press it up against up against the heart, the chest, where
Yeah,
the
the
heart would be,
chest.
of the deceased.
Yeah. I'm gonna pull out my druidic focus, which is just a small ornamental staff, as just as I'm with my other hand kind of
Right.
just closing my eyes and saying that saying the
You
blessing and prayer.
say the blessing, the tear comes down, you collect your own tear, you do this, and then I want you to roll medicine for me.
Okay. Where is it? Ten.
It's dark in here. Can't fully see what you're doing. I mean, the door's creaked open behind you, but it's still, you're still trying to kind of gauge. But you're just going through this. I mean, you should still be able to pick out where someone's heart would be on the chest. And you press your hand onto Rether's torso, and instead of pressing up against his chest, your hand sinks in a little bit, and you find, I imagine you immediately, like you find your hand immediately in contact with scorched flesh, but right where his heart should be is a gaping hole.
Yes, and can I do something?
You certainly can. What would you like to do?
Can I cast detect magic?
Yes. Describe to me exactly what the spell does.
For the duration, you sense the presence of magical effects within 30 feet of yourself. You sense such effects. You can take the magic action to see a faint aura around any visible creature or object in the area that bears the magic. And if an effect was created by a spell, you learn that spell's school of magic.
Well, all right. So you cast this, and you immediately, I mean, all of the different magical items you guys have gotten on yourselves, as well as Mig's, staff, and you immediately become aware of that. It sort of like illuminates almost like an X-ray vision, but you don't see the effects of a spell that was cast on Rether's body. But in doing this, you come to the realization, like with Sarko, it's how are you gonna complete this ritual if with this gaping hole in his chest? It doesn't work.
And no heart.
Can I tell if this was done through magic, like the removing of his heart, or if it was like a physical action of cutting out his heart?
I would tell you this if you had rolled higher on medicine.
Okay.
However, someone else can investigate the body.
I kind of have
Although,
this look of
touching the body.
concern.
What? They're touching the butt. We said it. We walked in and we fucking said no touching the butt. I'm sitting over here looking for clothes in the fucking corner, and you guys are touching the hand in his chest. What are you doing?
I stand up and kind of
What did I just
walk
say?
walk towards Alto, and I don't like fully transform or something, but I just kind of start a little bit into turning into a wolf just to like don't speak to me that way. Like get the eyes glowing a little bit and kind of intimidating, or at least defending my
Right.
friend.
I imagine like your fangs, like you'd have fangs that grow a little bit. Your
We
eyes
can
would
square
change
up
more
in a
wolf-like.
stable.
Yeah. Yeah, just imagine kind of like a little bit of a smoky aura, kind of, and eyes glowing, and a little bit of that like transformation starting, but just not, kind of just more revealing myself in that way. Don't speak to me that way about my friend. I was giving him his last rites, and I discovered we have a problem. I can't give him his last rites. If you guys had paid attention, you would have seen the big hole in his chest.
And maybe we would
where
have
his
gotten
heart
to that
should be.
already if a fucking groupia didn't
As-
just follow us in here to the stable.
As
We're the
you
only
guys
ones that are supposed to
are-
be here.
As you guys are disputing it out, Lyra, in your perception, you turn and see Bartholomew sort of shaking in the corner, very, head sort of shaking back. It's sort of, mom and dad are fighting.
I just kind
Okay.
of lead him outside, like just go sit by the cart with Phalith.
All
You
right,
don't need
so
to see this.
just reviewing my notes. which aren't a lot.
Mom and
Not
Dad are fighting.
cooperating. Okay, so do you want to tell us what's going on? Who might have killed this guy?
We have no idea.
No,
Like turn to my
bullshit, lady.
turn to my companions like
Have you made any enemies
Hey,
since you've
You
met?
can, Migs, you can roll an insight check just on basically like what they're saying, how they're talking.
Yeah. Not good. It's a 6. Not very insightful, but I can fucking perceive the shit out of you.
You get nothing on a 6. You can't really gauge them. But even the most most thing, these guys, it doesn't take a careful observer to tell that, this party are just as confused as you are.
Okay. I'm gonna walk over to this body and I'm gonna investigate the body.
How would you like to investigate the body?
I'm going head to toe. Zzz.
Okay. Roll.
Can I say at
Medicine.
the same time?
Yes.
We're like both of us finally spring into action to like prove to them that we know what we're doing. So I'm like, close the door. I'm trying to make it as dark in there as possible so I can use the lantern and start to use that color wheel on there to illuminate anything out of the ordinary as well.
I have dark vision, so it doesn't matter. I can still see.
Okay.
The lantern is a magnified lantern, so it should light up the whole stable for everyone to still be able to see. But
Yeah, I'd say so. So you shut the stable door. The darkness goes in here. Your lamp goes up. But first, Migs, roll medicine for me.
Medicine.
If you're examining the body, if you're examining the corpse, roll medicine.
Right.
Just checking it head to toe.
It'd be an 11.
You notice a considerable amount of blood on the ground around the head. You get down to the torso, and there is a hole in his chest, right where his heart should be. And the flesh around here is scorched. Some of it is still a little bit. Whatever did this was capable of producing a great amount of heat. And also running through the entire chest. Given earlier, Aquila was able to find anything from a spell being cast. That rules out something like someone casting a firebolt spell. Looking down the rest of the body is more or less untouched. Very early stages of decomposition. A little bit of bloating.
Ooh. I mean, it could help. I'm gonna cast it anyway. And because it's a ritual, I don't have to fucking use a spell slot.
How long does the ritual take to cast?
11 minutes. It's identify.
Alto, how do you feel about use of magic being used on your this investigation? What are your initial
especially
impressions
in
as you're
close
looking at
quarters.
setup?
I start seeing him rub his hands together and like, what?
Would I
They-
instantly know
makes-
what his thought is? when I know that he's like about to
You guys
yell
have
at me.
worked together for a long time.
Alto, don't worry, it's not a
Migs,
fire
I swear
spell.
to God,
I swear to
know you're not
God,
about to fucking cast
it's
magic
not a fire
in the
spell.
stable,
It's
fucking 5 feet from me.
It's
You
a
know
ritual.
what I
It's a
feel
ritual.
about
I
magic.
just I touch the fucking thing here, and in 11 minutes, I'm
This
gonna know
fucking
some
guy.
shit.
All right, Baldy, go ahead.
I'm gonna ask
I'm
you-
doing it.
And we're
Alright, alright.
dysfunctional.
Okay.
I'm going to wild shape
So-
into a wolf and kind of like growl at, like, knock it off, stop fighting. Just a regular wolf, not a dire wolf. Because
Just so you know, Moose, it's for the spell. It's if you instead touch a creature throughout the casting, you learn which ongoing spells, if any, are currently affecting it.
Okay. Fine.
Just
Guess we're
try
gonna
not-
continue casting that. Alto, you
Yep.
pull out your lantern. You turn
Yep.
it on. The current setting
Yep.
is just on normal glass. The room
Yep.
is illuminated,
Yep.
like by this like amber light from this gas lamp.
Yep.
What setting do you switch it to?
So the lamp has 3 settings. It's a blue
4
glass.
settings.
Is it 4?
4 including the
Right.
normal glass.
Oh, okay, 4 including. So then the three special and the 1. So, it was blue, was it not? That's
There
what we
is a
set it up
there is
to
a
be.
blue one.
Yeah. So
it
we're
is-
checking for any blood, any extra. I'm assuming.
blood bodily fluids.
Yeah.
You're using the magic equivalent of what is it, luminol?
It's like a UV light, effectively.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The room, the light in the room switches from an amber orange to you tick the thing in the bottom one and the glass turns blue and like a whole nother thing shink around it. It's all mechanical.
Yep.
And the room is suddenly illuminated and is like a little bit darker, very deep blue light. And it's pretty dark, hard for anyone to see anything. Except you notice some splotches that are glowing very bright, almost white. Some of this is at the head of the corpse. Some of this is in front and behind the torso.
Okay.
He's laying down sort of on his side.
Yeah. Lyra, are you the shapeshifter?
No,
No.
Aquila. Yeah.
Okay.
Druid.
Kinda-
but yeah.
Yeah. Right. Sorry.
Yeah.
I kind of just really quick is like, here, make yourself useful, and I hand like the handle of the lantern to the wolf's end of the jaw and kind of force it forward. So now the wolf is holding the lantern, and I start walking off towards.
Oh, that's
I-
where we be
spot is.
generally friendly here.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
I'm
okay.
I'm kind of caught off guard because I'm not
Yeah,
expecting it, and I just
Let's
it's kind of like when
Fair.
someone says, "Here, I'm gonna hand you something," and it's
Yeah.
trash.
just
So I'll just-
overlord
Fair
tone
enough.
setter from the DM. Let's just be a little bit.
Fair enough,
Let's
fair
be
enough, fair
more
enough.
friendly.
Yeah,
My
yeah.
apologies.
Make yourself useful.
I don't want any PvP happening. I don't
No,
want
no,
any
no.
PvP happening.
I'm more just completely caught off guard by him doing that. So I just I accept it and hold it and stand there
Are you okay? With that?
okay. Yeah. I mean,
Okay,
it's
okay, cool. So make sure no one's making anyone else
No,
do
no,
anything
no.
they didn't want to do. All right,
no,
cool.
no.
Gotcha. Just do my job as a DM there.
Apologies.
No,
It's all
you're
good. It's all good. First session. It's great. So
Yeah,
anyway,
Colton,
what do you
like
choose
that.
to do?
Just-
What does Alto choose? What is he doing now?
I mean, so you're saying that there was some traces or some splatter that was near the body, is over in the corner.
Yes, in 2 distinct locations. There's
Ugh.
some splatter.
Well,
on
I'm
the head,
staying away
splatter
from
on the
Migs
torso.
right now because there's magic happening. So let's see if we can look for any footprints, like blood covered footprints that are leaving the stable or checking the windows, seeing if anything flew in, anything like that.
That would be the other setting, the green setting.
Any like, but like,
Look for footprints.
right, but anything with blood covered prints
Okay.
at all,
Um,
like fingerprints or anything. I don't know.
No. No. You notice bodily fluids only in those 2 locations.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna stay away from Miggs while he's doing the magic shit. We'll get back over to that.
Yep.
Which means I now have to reapproach the wolf.
Yeah, I'm just kind of like turning my head around, looking around with this lantern.
I'm gonna run away like a dog with a fucking ball so he can't
Yeah,
get it
just
back.
You turn into a grizzly bear. It's like, take it.
Yeah.
Like,
At least then I'd have hands and I could hold it up above my head.
You have to more like grasp it like with your palms like that.
yeah, it's like that's
No, it would
whenever
probably fit around.
Could've-
the
that's when
finger.
Alter like switches into a little
could've-
bit of damage control mode. Is like, God, ma'am, it is ma'am, right? I just need to
Yes.
see the device. I have to switch the device over to another setting. Can I? You are being helpful actually by holding it. I get to have both my hands free. It is rather liberating.
I'm just like staring at this individual in front of me, kind of dumbfounded more than anything. And I assume he goes to adjust it.
Yeah, start walking towards to try and extend my hands out and switch it over. Green is the next lens for
Flip
Prince.
it over. The glass shifts again mechanically. In the room goes a very light, almost like an apple green.
Yep.
And you see, a bunch of stuff. A lot of spots on the ground light up. I want you to roll perception for me.
23.
23.
I
One.
also...
Go on.
Oh, I was also going to point out that as I'm in wolf form, I don't notice any of these color changes because red, green, colorblind.
It's just different shades of gray.
Yeah,
So
I think he's
you
like
think-
adjusting the brightness.
Yeah,
more or
so you think
less,
this
like-
thing is completely broken and I'm like a fraud at this point.
Yeah,
Nothing's
like I don't know
happening to
what's.
you.
Um,
That's actually
so
That's hilarious.
many on a you said 21.
23. Yeah.
23, even better. On a 23, spots are lit up all over the ground, and you see from each and every one of the stalls, like hoof prints of different kinds. Some of them are like sheep. Some of them are horse, pony. It's like a goat, that sort of stuff. All leading out the door. But there's one set of footprints that leads in.
Hmm.
This is from something bipedal.
All right, I start focusing on that, and I go walk over to it and kind of crouch down to get a better look.
Roll investigation.
While
21.
he's doing this, I'm sniffing.
21. On a... Okay, I'll do that and I'll get to you, Keela.
Yeah.
On a 21. These are... That's a really good roll. This was something walking bipedal. It wasn't a creature. It was something wearing footwear. Probably like some kind of boot. In a little bit of a smaller size. Given the distance, you're able to look at this and gauge the distance
Yeah,
between
gauge,
the
like, the
actual
gait.
steps,
Yeah.
which gives you an impression of how tall
Mhm.
this creature, this individual was. This couldn't have been a dwarf. The foot impressions are too small. and a little bit wider than what a dwarf should be. So it might. So it looks like it would match the impression of either a human or an elf or something else, like of that general um of that
Stature.
general size.
Yeah.
And these are, and you can tell there's like, there's like the forefoot, and then there's like a heel, like a more like robust heel, like a
Mhm.
yeah, like a finer town shoe or a riding boot or something.
Is it the same pair of prints?
Is one pair of prints. Is the same pair of prints.
Yeah.
Comes in, and it goes over to it goes over to the body, and then it turns around. It goes back out the door. Well, actually, it goes to each of the stalls. It zigs and zags, and then it goes out the door.
What the fuck?
Additionally, you notice a different, another, on a 23. There's another pair for perception. And the early
Yeah.
23 for perception. There's another pair of tracks that catches your eye. This is one of the animal ones coming out of that mound of hay that sort of piled up like opposite of where the body is. And there's tracks coming out that go out towards the door. And the reason this one catches your eye is because you look, your eye, so what your eyes are doing is you look at that, you track them out the door, and then you look left, and wait, Lear, did you take Bartholomew outside?
Yes. Well, I kind of like ushered him outside. I'm like by the door.
But you, all right, so you look at that, and then your immediate memory comes up of the mule.
Yeah.
Not the mule, the donkey. His name is Bartholomew. He's a donkey. It's a whole bit. And you immediately like automatically make that connection as well.
Make the connection that the
That those
donkey.
tracks probably correlate. This is the one pair of donkey tracks.
Yeah.
Its entire place. And there's a donkey.
Yeah. And they came from the
They came from
pile
that
of hay.
pile of hay.
Okay.
And they just go out. Same with all the other animals.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah. I mean, can I go over to the pile of hay and see, just to confirm the suspicion that if, I'm thinking that something was hiding in there.
Yes. Before you do that, Akila, you say you're gonna sniff around as a wolf.
Yeah.
Any particular areas you're sniffing around at?
I'm gonna kind of start near Rether, like inside the stall area, and kind of like right around the entrance to the stall, and see if I can pick up anyone that might have come in or out.
So
As she starts putting her nose down, the lantern starts dragging the ground. I'm like, hey, easy with the give me it back, please. Thank you.
And growl a little bit as he's taking it from me.
So I'm gonna have you roll a perception roll for me, Akila.
Yes, which I
Perceiving through thy nose.
get advantage on as a wolf.
Not thine. Thee? Thou? Thousts? No, I don't know. I don't know English.
Well, shit. 13. Not great, but
You roll a 13. So initially you smell the smells of a stable. Animals, shit. You smell the body, the extremely early stages of decomposition, charred flesh, and you start sniffing around. And as you're
Yeah, I'm
sniffing by the body,
trying to.
this happens. Sorry, go on.
Oh, I was just. I know Rether's smell, so I'm just trying to pick out like anything out of place, anything different.
You do pick up something out of place on a 13. Um, you smell something different. That's not Rether. That's not anything else in this that should be in this barn, and it strikes you as familiar. It is the subtle scent of sulfuric scent of the infernal.
I'm standing there trying to like. I'm putting the pieces together as I'm smelling this, like burnt flesh, and then smell of sulfur in this air. Like I assume, like kind of like a trail of smell of sulfur. And
Kerbonk's gonna leave over to. Oh, sorry. Keep going.
oh no, I just go over to. I kind of like walk over to Lyra a little bit next to her and say, I smell sulfur. I think I might know where your spear went.
Oh God.
Yeah, I was gonna lean over and quietly whisper to Astoria, should we bring up like maybe Losa and
Was she there for
Just-
that?
yeah, she tanked that session.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, that was like her intro session. She fucking
That was her
That's
first
right, that's
session.
right. It was
wiped
her
that
first
boss
session.
fight because of
Yeah.
her. And also, as Lyra and as Aquila, as you guys are discussing this, who was it who woke up briefly and like slightly in the
Me.
middle
Me.
of the previous night?
Or think.
Oh,
Oh no.
It
was
was
both of us?
I think it was Astoria.
it was a
I
story.
thought so.
Yeah.
Astoria, you being in part of this conversation, you recall something waking you up in the middle of the night in your room. Not very much. You didn't really open your eyes that much.
Oh, that was like the
Didn't
shadow
I see
creature in the
shadows?
corner or whatever you saw.
You saw
Yeah.
a shadow against the wall, and that's about what you saw. You saw like something in there casting a shadow, and you went back to sleep. You're very tired.
Yeah. She's gonna look up at Kermonk and she's gonna be like, I really don't like these guys, but I guess if they're gonna help, maybe we can indulge the information.
What?
Are they speaking
They are.
within? Are they trying to do it outside of earshot?
That's up to you guys.
My first one was it's up to Astoria if she wants it also to be quiet now though.
I mean, it's
Was it
it's
the insight check that we did at the end of last session, or is it? Oh no, it was perception. I think maybe. Not?
perception,
It was a
yeah,
perception.
for the shadows.
I think we're just being quiet, like we're just whispering. I don't think we're necessarily trying to hide it, like
yeah,
trying
I
to hide that
said
we're
it kind of
talking.
quietly. I said it kind of quietly, just
We're not thinking about people being able to read our lips.
You
So if that's what
I
he's
don't
trying
really-
to do, he probably could.
based with your massive passive perception,
Yep.
you hear them whispering. You're not really listening to fully. You're focusing on what you're doing. You're,
Yep.
I think I know where your spear went. Something.
Yeah. Certain things
But-
start coming out and like drawing my attention
Sulfur,
to
infernal,
listen closer. Yeah.
Could-
spear.
Yeah, since it's Lyra's spear, she'll let her like say if she wants to do that. But Astoria will be like, you know, it was late at night, but it was just the three of us in the room, and I slightly woke up to shadows. So do with that what you will.
Can he read my lips, even though I'm a wolf and I don't really have lips?
You don't really have lips.
It is only if it's a language that I understand. So hold on.
And that
I
was
think
an
it
even
does.
bigger
It
question.
just
about
says
that.
a,
Yeah.
see a creature's mouth while it is speaking a language. It's a creature.
Okay,
So,
it does say creature. Okay. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
How do you read a wolf's lips? What the
I
fuck?
don't know.
Like that's even a bigger question with other things
Yeah.
that start talking that can like speak common or anything like that. It's like, huh.
Yeah. I mean, it's up to you. I don't know how they're facing. Whatever. I'm gonna try and read lips if I can. If they're trying to be hush hush about it, I'm trying to glean as much information as I can.
Yeah, since I turned around to kind of walk out of the stall, when I go up to Lyra, I'm kind of at her side and facing the entrance
Away
where
from you. Yeah,
Alto.
she's like facing me.
Yeah. So I'm facing the entrance, so he would have seen.
Okay. Yeah. So I'm sitting there trying to read lips with it again. Is there a? I mean, that's just my feet, so I'm not too.
I don't think you have to roll for it. I think it just
Yeah.
happens.
No, you just do it.
Okay.
Yeah, you gauge something about sulfur, and think we know where your spear went.
Yeah. All right. Well, I kind of look over to Miggs to see what the hell he's doing. Miggs, how much fucking longer, dude?
The ritual would be getting complete now.
Miggs, you in there, buddy?
He's too focused.
He's
Yeah. Yeah, I think I'm done.
all right. Your ritual completes.
Yes.
So you're casting Identify.
Yeah.
And again, this identifies any like spell that's currently being done on something.
You learn which ongoing spells, if any, are currently affecting it. Yeah.
You identify none. There are no ongoing spells affecting it.
Okay.
I swear to God.
Yeah, at least there's nothing going on right now. It's not like it's gonna come back from the dead and
What
try
the fuck
and
do
kill
you
us
mean
right
nothing's
now.
going on? You just did that for nothing? You wasted
No.
12 goddamn minutes of our time to find
At
nothing?
least 11. Okay.
Okay, 11.
Listen here, Mr. Magic Lantern guy. What'd you find?
It ain't magic. It's a fucking lens. Learn your physics.
I have the one with all the notes here.
I
Well,
love this
come
duo.
over here and start taking some other fucking notes. And I start signing to him. And
This went from like
I'll be
Sherlock and Watson to like a pair of like New Jersey plumbers.
Seriously,
No.
no.
No, they're.
Mario.
Hey, I take offense to that.
Like two brothers that your mom like put into like this is our get along shirt. We gotta run the family business
If
one
Sherlock
day.
and Watson were Mario and Luigi.
No, this
Yes.
is what I think of. If anyone knows.
Drinking.
It's the exact accent.
Anyway, who wants to do what now?
I mean, I do
Open
start
mic.
signing to him. They know we're signing to each other now. I'm
Yeah.
guessing. And they
Yeah,
can kinda
watch
pick
this.
up
I'm
on
gonna
that.
start throwing out random signs too. Just countering them. Not knowing a thing, but I'm just doing it.
They don't make any sense.
You tell him,
Both of us
Kermit.
stand there and watch
I'm
him for a
gonna-
couple
I'm
Just
gonna-
seconds.
the noodle and
I'm
like
gonna I'm gonna walk over to this orc and I'm just gonna pat him on the shoulder and go, "It's okay, kid. You'll be smart one day." And I'll walk away.
Kerbunk was
Kerbunk.
smart once for about 10 minutes.
For 10 minutes, I was smarter than you.
Kerbonk's like babbling as if a child was babbling with their hands. But sign.
I
it
kinda-
was-
And a
So,
little this. And a
I
little
signed to Miggs is like, hey, there's more information here that we need to pick up on. And I kind of like motion with my head over to the two of them having the conversation and sign, spear, sulfur, all that stuff. Pass that information to him to sign.
Okay.
I'm like, it's out of my
Oh.
fucking territory. All right, this is why I've got you.
The okay.
I'm gonna
Um,
keep sniffing and like following that trail of sulfur if I can.
I'll go with you.
It's mostly around the actual wound on the guy.
Okay.
Okay,
Is there
so there's
like
no
is
like
there?
path out of the.
I assume it like
So-
exits there and trails off
It's
when it goes up the stall. Like
it would seem that there was not really any other point where it made physical contact.
yeah, I'm just saying like it's just kind of wafting out of the stall and that's
Ye-
where it
Yeah,
ends
wafting
there.
out of that wound particularly.
Yeah. I'm gonna continue sniffing the ground and kind of just
You
exploring a little bit, just seeing
reach
if there's
his
anything.
head, you reach his head, and you can smell the smell of blood around his head. And you notice you don't see a wound.
So it might not be his blood. Can I tell if it's his blood or not?
You can roll investigation.
I don't think I get advantage on this one.
It also
No,
ask Alto.
it's wisdom.
Imagine Alto's actually saying that over in the corner.
You could also ask me for help.
You could also ask Alto.
I do have a +9 to investigation, perception.
16.
The fucking
Jesus
fancy ass
Christ.
lamp.
So what was the result of that dice roll?
16.
16? Okay. On to 16. The blood is his. You can smell it. It smells like his blood. There is no wound on his head. And you look at blood and you're a wolf, you're able to see better in the dark. Canines are able to do that. I don't know if wolves have dark vision or not, but canines are have better vision under low light conditions than a human might. And you see blood splatters, droplets, in almost like a perfect ring around where his head lies on the earth.
Can I tell if it's like natural splatter or like
is not.
intentional? Yeah. Like
It can't be.
like
Blood does not splatter like this. It
almost
is
like
a
a
perfect halo
yeah, I was gonna
around his head.
what's it called? Like a casting circle or like some kind of
You can make. So if you're trying to determine if it's like some kind of magical conduit or something, you can roll. Or if it's magical in nature, like necessarily for some kind of spell, you can roll an Arcana check.
I have a +7 Arcana, so let's hope this is yeah, 26.
26. This is not some kind of spell casting thing. This is technically mundane, but it's far from mundane. And this wasn't used to cast a spell, or the result of a spell.
So it was more what's the word that I want to use the word
Is it like a
ritualistic
statement?
in nature, or like yeah, like a statement or like a signature.
Migs or Alto, one of you two guys would see her doing this, pondering the head.
Yeah, I'm gonna kind of like poke my nose out the stall and beckon for them to come over and take a look.
On the way.
Yeah, we walk back in.
I'm gonna use my paw and point to this circle of blood on the ground. Like, hey,
What color is the lamp on right now?
Shit, the blood. It's still on
Still
green. I'll switch it
So
back
yeah,
to
the green is
yeah, switch it.
illuminated. So the blood is this blood halo is illuminated.
Oh, I would need blue for fluids, right?
Right. Yeah. If
Switching
you
it.
switch it to blue, then it would be. So you're correct.
Yeah,
It's not.
yeah. Switching it back. Yeah, because we're not looking for pressure anymore. And I
Now
didn't
it
get to do
is.
this
Yes.
earlier, so yeah. Switch it back to blue, and I'm assuming we start to see a lot more. I didn't get to do this earlier, so what? Yeah,
You see
perception. What the hell am I looking at?
a perfect circle of blood droplets around the head of the corpse,
All right.
like separated about like maybe like 6-7 inches from the actual head itself. Goes around a little bit wide, but it's a perfectly drawn circle.
what the hell is going on here? And I
Blood does
bend
not
down.
splatter like this.
Yeah, bend down to look closer to see the actual like propagation of the droplets to determine if there's like a particular direction that they were sprayed in or anything like that. Just to determine like if there's, the cause.
Yes, the droplets seem to have been left there in a counterclockwise, like sort of like something was hung over, like a blade or something, potentially the murder weapon, dribbling blood in a counterclockwise circle around the head.
Um,
What are you thinking, boss?
you're not gonna tell Charlene, right?
Huh?
You're not gonna tell Charlene, right?
Who?
But he didn't
No,
go and meet Charlene. He
dumbass.
doesn't know
Of
who
course I'm
Charlene
not
is.
gonna
Fucking-
fucking tell her.
He doesn't even. He didn't know Charlene's
I
there.
didn't pick up. No. He yeah. I should have been convinced earlier he was fucking pulling a joke at
Right.
me, and the character's too stupid not to pick up on it.
Mm.
It's like, fucking.
Charlene ain't gonna find out what we do here unless these
This music is
scouts
spot
rat.
on.
Yeah.
Dude, it has been spot on because every time it has come to like me and
Suddenly
Base doing
detects his
something,
hunch. Yeah.
the
Yeah.
music has like transformed into exactly what we were doing.
Yeah. All right. So, what are you doing?
I mean, fucking. Suppose I'm gonna reach down and actually touch or at least one of the droplets of blood to determine, if it
Strike.
actually is from the dried. What's that? What fucking mix? I don't. This type of shit doesn't happen around here, man. It's been a couple years since we've had something this weird.
Think some religious cult is coming in?
I
I'm not
shake
sure
my
about-
head and say like, no, this
You
doesn't
didn't
seem.
detect magic.
Yeah,
You detect this as being part of a spell. You can
yeah,
repeat this song.
It is. It's going to.
Thank you.
yeah. I say, well, this, if it's a cult, this wasn't used for. This wasn't a ritual that took place here,
It might not be a magic
or a magical ritual that took place.
Could just be some ritual that they have. Some
Yeah.
sickos out there.
Any one of you guys can.
I mean, it
Midge
makes it
legend.
look like.
Miggs does a line of cocaine, and someone can. I ain't seen this shit in years. I chose the wrong
Alright.
week to start cocaine.
I rolled a 15 on religion.
You roll a 15 on religion. On a 15 on religion. Sort of, when you stop looking at the droplets themselves and you sort of stand. So, Aquila and Alto are up close looking at the droplets themselves. You're standing over and you get a little bit of a bigger picture. Look at this whole halo of the head and everything.
Mm-hmm.
And it reminds you of something you read about a particular really old sort of lore about a particular deed, and it reminds you of this image that you saw in like your many books of study. Actually, let me get you a better one.
Yes, give it.
This one. Actually, I'm gonna put it in DM notes so everyone can see.
Oh.
It reminds
wait.
you of this symbol that you saw in a book a long time ago. Of a head, a skull surrounded by a counterclockwise halo of blood droplets. And you realize that this is Ballist in origin. Ball being a very ancient, one of the former gods of death, back when there was several, back when there was 3 of them. Not so much anymore. Now Kalimfor has sort of taken the reins over the realm of death in its entirety, or at least in its majority. But Ball, so there was the Dead 3. Each of these there's like a triumvirate of gods of death, and each held power over certain aspects of it. Ball was the god of murder. And there were way fucking back, there were a bunch of murder cults that would worship Baal, and he's sort of like the patron deity of, like, you know, of murderers and assassins and the deranged. Now, there's been all sorts of shit that happened. This is ancient fucking lore. He's been sort of dethroned. Kelimvor has taken the reins over the realm of death, and Baal still exists in some capacity somewhere in the broader, you know, realm, like planes of existence, but exists as a quasi, as like a quasi deity instead of a full-fledged god.
Hey, boss, stand up.
What, dude? I'm looking at the.
Stand
Oh.
up and look at it. Look down.
Yeah.
Does anything look familiar in any of those books I have back at the place?
What the fuck?
You see what I'm seeing?
No, but
No?
you know, from a case 6 years ago. Alright, it just turned out to be some fucking street kids. They were fucking around with graffiti back then.
Yeah, okay, but this is a little more precise.
This is a little bit more. Yeah.
There's an
alright.
actual
I'm-
corpse accompanying this one.
Yeah, so this is the point where I start signing everything that you had just said.
Yeah.
Like remembering, Ball and
Yeah.
all the fanciness that would
Okay.
take too long to repeat.
Right. And I'm just like, now I'm completely entranced and trying to figure out what the fuck's going on, that I'm no longer signing back and I'm just actually speaking back to you. Oh.
I mean, I'm gonna have to go back
Well,
and
that's
get my book. That's plain and simple. I gotta get the book.
all right. And then I turn to face the party this time with the more, let's have our come to Jesus talk kind of look in my face, like,
Come
all
to
right,
Selena.
so let's start from the beginning again. Why the hell was you here?
Stop on our way to the crater.
Yeah,
just
we
got
just
here.
got. Yeah, we just got into town. We needed a place to sleep after
Being on the road.
traveling here. Yeah.
And you didn't encounter anybody on the road? No merchants. No fucking carts passing you by that looked odd.
No, we saw that contingent of, was it Dwarven army leaving the city?
There was
Yes.
the royal the Nordathar Royal Army
Yeah.
camp outside the south
Outside the
wall.
city. Yeah, we saw them. That was it.
However,
No one. Oh, go ahead.
because you guys have seen many strange things and many strange carts, so I'm gonna have you
Well,
roll
yeah,
deception.
but not from
Oh,
where
okay.
we were last time to here.
Okay.
Yeah, not in the last few days or
Day
I
or day and a
guess.
half or whatever it's been since we left the last village we were
Yeah,
in.
we didn't burn down an entire inn or anything like that.
Well, that happened in the village. That wasn't
Kerplunk,
on.
roll
He asked.
deception.
He asked very specifically on the road from the last village we were at to here. Did we see anything weird? No, we didn't.
DM
I
said roll
give-
deception.
Kerplunk rolls deception.
A 6.
Oh my god.
Wait,
What's your insight bonus again?
0.
No.
Oh,
Nice.
mine is a +8. I have
Okay, so
18 passive.
If you roll
like,
anything except for a nat 1 for insight,
all
do
right,
an
all right,
insight check.
insight.
I'm doing it too, cause why the fuck
Yeah.
not?
Yeah.
I got a 12.
That's a dirty
Okay.
20.
Yeah. All right. That'll beat a 6, I think. It's like
Nah.
I wanna.
that statement catches you off guard.
We all just turn to Kerbonk.
You did what? We just asked if people might hate you. You blew up a tavern? That might piss some
Technically-
people off.
Technically,
We saved
after
the town.
it was, yeah, like it wasn't our fault. First of all,
We did it,
And
Patrick. We
technically-
saved Bikini Bottom.
whatever, we squashed the beef that we had with those people after that. So no,
All right, and I'm running like constant observant here, just trying to parse everything that everyone's saying now. Like I'm on high alert, trying to figure out where the lie is or where the truth is.
I was saying,
Everything
we didn't
they
leave
just said
anyone.
is
Okay.
true.
Okay.
So
Everything you just said is true.
you blew a tavern up. The people who
Not my
hated you
fault.
are okay with you. And they're the people that hated you for blowing up the tavern. But now they're okay with you.
no.
Yeah,
We
that's a
had
little
to kill
confusing,
some-
No,
isn't
as
it?
had to
in
kill
just
some fish
never, or
people.
no in the strictest of definitions. What are we talking
Listen,
about?
there
No.
was some fucking fish people that came into the tavern, started fucking shit up. What are they called? Kumatoas? I don't know what the
Kumatoas,
fuck
yeah.
they were.
That's right.
That's why we blew up the tavern. Because they attacked us first.
And that
Sorry,
sends
it
you
was
guys
just
for
like,
another while. So what the?
Mhm.
Alrighty, so we
Okay.
all met in this little
Also,
town called
Again,
Thistlebrooke.
all this shit.
Kerbonk just starts telling our life.
I was about to go
Yeah,
through the
yeah.
whole
I
lore.
fucking-
We
I
all
lean
met in this
over-
Thistlebrooke town. We house, found this Kuatoa in there.
I think
We followed this.
Ultra might
met our
spiritually
buddy
know
Mule.
something about that first little bit.
I lean over to Migs and I'm like, yo, you remember fucking Crazy Zane down the road? The fucking homeless guy.
Yeah.
He was talking last week about some fucking walking fish.
Maybe he's not so crazy.
No, they
I own
won't.
the drink.
They stabbed. They stabbed.
They beat us with horse spines.
Okay, maybe he's not as crazy as we thought he was, and maybe we should go talk to him after we're done with this to do, you know what I'm saying?
I
Yeah,
was no
if-
joke about the lore dump the entire since session.
Might have to.
I'm glad you cut me off early. That was going to be a lot of me having to remember everything.
like what, 60 plus
So-
hours of.
Yeah.
So we just for the
No,
next
let him go.
30 minutes are we just listening to Kerbonk just tell
Yes.
the entire lore?
Yes.
Right.
What
Yeah,
has
I'm
happened?
gonna do like a whole time pass.
We're gonna
Like,
fast forward. This
An
is a
hour passes.
short rest level of
An hour
time
pass.
passing.
So then after we blew up that tavern, we talked to the crypt keepers. We were cool there, and we came to this town, and we were drinking at the bar. And Ruther was trying to get tail from some dwarf at the bar.
Then we went to bed.
Okay. I need to speak to this dwarf.
I don't
Wait,
know her name.
is
She
it-
just worked at the bar.
Okay, it is a female. You never know. Them horse people.
Can't be too careful
Hey.
these days.
Them horse people, I think he swung both ways. He swung at least.
Oh, Jesus.
Something was swinging.
I bet he
Anyway.
swung.
Um, so yeah, they list you out. So Kerbok, do you truthfully tell them all your endeavors?
At this point, yeah.
Okay, they list out.
We're just
And
here
they
to figure out the
know.
Shit.
answer.
They
Hello,
talk about
Caitlin.
Kuatoas, of people getting kidnapped, of a huge Kuat base. You were there when we initially did this in Banff. You remember the Kuatoa and the kidnapping, right?
Yeah.
There was this whole nexus hub hidden in the sewers of the city of Stone Meadow, where they found all these Kuatoas.
Almost
There was
4
a
hours of
mention-
fighting.
There was a mention of there's a lot more than 4 hours of fighting. Of something called the One. There was Kerbonk's vision when he touched this weird snake-like rock with like 3 eyes in it, and it showed him the crazy shit. Some mention of something called Susaroth, the One. Party travels. There's this whole affair with a Cambion, a devil from the Nine Hells named Ilosa, where do you
Don't
mention
forget
the
to bring up
Infernal Spear?
Mirkins. He's a big deal.
Do you mention the Infernal Spear?
I'll look over at Lyra before I mention it to see if she's cool with it or not.
I shrug my shoulders because it's gone. I mean, it's not here.
Fuck it, yeah, let it rip.
So
Yeah.
they mention that he mentions that when they encountered and effectively banished this this Cambion, this agent of the Nine Hells, who basically had like personal beef with one of the members of the party who's not part of the party anymore. Lyra, the
This was it.
blue-skinned water genasi standing before you, recovered his infernal spear. Which was his spear. It could do a bunch of fire damage. It was a big stabby thing. The one time she used it, it was incredibly powerful.
I used it twice. Well, I guess the second time I used it, it didn't
The
really
second
do
time,
anything.
you kind of missed.
It didn't. Yeah, it didn't.
You
do
didn't
anything.
connect. Shit goes on. Whole bunch of shenanigans in a town called
Bramdur's Gate.
Bramdur's Gate.
Yep.
Some problems with the Iron Soul Guild that runs like the commerce part of Bramdur's Gate. Troubles with the mercenaries hired by that guild. Yada yada yada. They go into the next village north on their way to the Great Crater. So they were in Stone Meadow. They had just uncovered the whole nexus when they got news of the tunnel war breaking out. And given Nordenthal was going into panic, it's like going as bad as like 1940 France. I think I mentioned that for you. It's not going well. The war's going pretty fucking bad.
Yeah.
The captain forces there basically says, look, my hands are tied. I don't have any men I can spare. I need to be doing recruitment and conscription around the freaking clock. I need you guys to go and tell the king, directly to the king. Go to the Great Crater. The king about this whole Kuatoa bullshit. Because their full focus is going to be on the war, and no one else is going to alert them that this other huge thing is happening that no one even knows about. Which brings them up in this direction. Anyway, Noggin Hollow, town immediately south of Great Crater. They do a bunch of shit there. They are sleeping at the tavern there, the Stony Nettle, when the mercenaries belonging to the guild, hired by the guild they pissed off in the previous village, raid the tavern in the middle of the night.
We fucked up some dogs while we were there.
As they are fighting the mercenaries, they are ambushed by the Kuatoas. So it turns into like a three-way fight. I might have mentioned to you this spiritually at some point in my need for a confidant about this whole fight.
Yep.
It's like a 6-hour fight. Party levels up. Anyway,
Yeah, we allied with the mercenaries to take down the Kuito and kind of
Yes.
made peace.
they settled their
like
beef with the
2.
mercenaries, and there's only like 3 of them left alive. They sent all of them. They sent like all 4 squads of mercenaries, and only 3 mercs survived.
Jeez.
This was, I think, Rether,
Rether killed a fuck ton.
Rether, the corpse. He cast like level 8 fireball or something like that, using this magical thing he had, and he blew up the fucking inn. In
And I'm
the
gonna
middle
loot
of
that
the
also if it's still on him in a little bit. We've already touched his body. I'm touching that.
Yeah,
next.
there was pretty much a fuel air bomb that went off in the middle of the tavern.
Jesus.
It was kind of badass.
It was pretty sick. You just
It
had
was
to be there,
pretty sick.
Doug.
You could watch the
Then
replay.
they
The
came
6-hour VOD.
long, exhausted, hurt, got a long night of rest. Rether dies.
And here we are.
How's
Here we
that
are.
for notes?
So, sorry if I was going quick there, but it's all
I wrote it down. I got it all written.
60
Very
plus
short-handed.
hours.
Very short-handed, but it's there.
I'm sure if you need any reminding, I'm sure your
Yeah.
partner can remind you.
Here, I'll write this down for you to write. www.goodobrodndbods.com.
So, anyway,
Um,
there you are. You've gotten all that lore, huge lore dump. It's been a full hour.
Yeah, so what do we do
You-
now?
do you think maybe telling us about this magical scepter would have been helpful? Maybe all these fish things, the fact that you gotta go tell the king some stuff. You know,
I mean, look, can you
maybe.
blame us for not
These are-
really
these are-
trusting you with you running around talking in hand
Right.
signs and shit?
We've been lied at already a few times.
We already
Most of
knew
the stuff
about.
is
So
this.
who are the
We-
we
we
were the
already
only
knew
ones here
about
on official
such-
business?
Exact.
I mean, we're kind of on official business.
Yeah.
Jedi business. Go
Hey.
back to your drinks.
Lesser Lady
No,
Militant Cartha sent our ass. Who
Yeah.
sent you?
on the public interest or private interest?
I think we're more
We
concerned
work
about
for
your
the
private
public.
interests.
Yeah. Both.
I
Could
mean,
be hired by anybody.
yeah.
Didn't you guys already say that you were hired by the innkeeper?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, we made that very well known, like from the get-go. Like, no,
Yeah.
we were hired by the innkeeper. He needs us because we're the best. That's why he's paying us
Yeah.
150 gold a day.
Roll my eyes.
With all of that knowledge, and now this revelation about Ballist involvement.
So do they know? Yeah, they know exactly what the scepter's called, right?
The Infernal Spear is what we've been calling it.
Okay.
Or are you talking about Galosa?
Okay. Can I do an Arcana thing on the name of the Infernal Spear if I've read anything on that?
You can do, yeah, you can do
It'd
an
be-
Arcana check.
it'd
You
be
can also do
Arcana.
a history check.
Yeah. Which one's better? Arcana.
Alright,
And oh
roll.
god, really? A 3? That's what I roll? A 3 with a +6 is a 9? This is bullshit.
Don't need to have your
Um,
heroic inspiration anymore.
It
No, I
checks out. You have a book called the Monster Manual that you've gone through a couple times, and Cambion's
I mean,
ran by some wizards of the coast.
Alright, I'm picking up what you put down.
And you're familiar with the fact that yes, Cambion, it checks out. Cambions tend to have spears.
has he
They're
read
like
the
spears.
Posture Guide yet?
Well, what's this ball guy got to do with this spear?
None of us said the name Ball.
I thought they were talking because that
No,
You
they
were
were
Imagine it would
signing.
have come up at this point.
They were
Yeah.
signing that. They were
Alto
signing
no,
on
but
that
Alto
too.
switched
We
to speaking, right? You get
Yeah, but I was no details were given. I mean,
oh
you guys
I
can.
don't think so.
We definitely didn't say it. I don't think I said it.
okay.
But
Alright,
I
For
mean,
the
well,
sake
then,
of like,
we can start
I
getting the
don't know
sense
this,
that you
know this,
guys now want to know what we know.
yeah. So then,
Imagine
what
it'd
is
be like a
what
group
does all
of-
this have to do with the spear? Like, how is the spear?
The hell,
I look
have you
over
ever
at
heard?
Miggs.
Have you ever heard of the name Ball before?
Yeah, you're bald.
Yeah, ball.
Fucking Alto just starts cracking up. He's like, I like this guy. I like this orc.
Okay.
Nice. I kind of like turn my head to the side a little bit. I'm like, I've heard the name before, but I'm unfamiliar.
Well, the old days was a god, one of the gods of death, specifically Meta. Murderers and assassins, they worship this guy. And this is one of those telltale signs of somebody who follows him. Happened to your friend here. I don't think this is a copycat of any kind or anybody trying to play jokes. I think this is a real one. Also, I think we got more than what we bargained for. We're gonna have to ask for more money.
You telling me? As he says that, he kind of gets the realization that he hadn't checked any of those stalls yet either to make sure that this wasn't a copycat. Like this wasn't something that was serial in nature. So he goes over to check the other stalls to see if, I know the other animals are gone. Or are they? Sorry. The stall, the stable's empty.
The stable is empty. All the other animals are gone.
Yeah. So what would they have done? Why'd they take the animals?
I will allow someone to make an insight check.
I'll roll it.
Okay.
Since I have passive 15.
Since you were the one asking this anyway,
Yeah, dirty 20.
you're thinking on a dirty 20. Perhaps the goal wasn't the animals. Initially, when this is brought to you, this is like maybe a livestock robbery gone wrong. They went to the stables, try to steal some animals for profit or whatever, to maybe fence them off, and they ended up being like a sapient, like horseman dude in there.
Someone
That they
wasn't.
ended up
Yeah,
killing. Like
Approaching
like
from
like a
behind.
thievery
Wasn't-
gone wrong.
yeah.
But
Wasn't
now-
cooperating, and they.
This
Yeah.
is that narrative reverses in your head. Maybe, just maybe, the murder was the goal, and the livestock robbery was a cover.
Meg, something just doesn't sit right with me.
Yeah? What you got?
Fucking look at the tracks. Let's switch back over to the other lens
Green.
really
It
quick.
flips over
Yeah.
green.
Well, what are you thinking? That the livestock robbery was fake?
All of this fucking seems rushed. But it seems like it happened. I don't know. Can I get a sense of time on the tracks? Versus
Yes, you
like the
can.
blood.
Can you do an investigation roll for me? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, if only there was a ranger in the party.
Oh no.
Not
The
anymore.
room.
You did this to yourself.
in that-
I did
in
this
that
on
one.
purpose.
I know.
This is
So,
planned for months.
Did you say you rolled a nat 1?
I rolled a nat 1 plus 9, so it's still a 10. But
No, it doesn't matter. Nat 1's a nat 1. Critical
Fuck.
failure. You can't get a gauge on. You said you're asking about like the time frame.
Timing wise, like versus the hoof prints versus the blood.
You can't really tell. You can't really tell.
I guess I can tell, like, it after some point that we, like, the last we saw Rether was, whatever time in the evening. So I guess less than 24 hours at this point, like maybe 12 hours.
The hoof prints are Bartholomew's, though, aren't they?
Fuck the fucking donkey.
Wait, which
Do any of you speak donkey?
wait, Base, did you do what
Do I currently still?
what skill thing did you use for that?
For
Your last check.
I mean that was just
It was insight, wasn't it?
investigation. I
Investigation.
mean I rolled for
Investigation.
that. It's not a
Uh,
passive thing. If I'm actively searching for it, then
No.
right or what?
Well, I mean, it's up to the DM if he wants to give that to you or not. But I was gonna say, probably should have done survival.
Nah, it's,
No, because that's just more following, I
yeah,
guess.
that one sticks.
Yeah, that's fine. I don't know if I've
anyway.
got anything to even over.
So yeah, the nat one stays. You don't notice anything. You just can't
Yeah.
tell. Akila
Yeah.
mentions it had to be 24 hours within the last. Well, it would have had to
Yeah.
been less than that. It would have had to been when you guys, after you guys
Yeah.
last
Yeah.
saw.
And she
Yeah.
mentions
It'd been like 12 hours from.
she mentions the donkey, and I'm like, well, the fucking donkey, and I had completely, fucking scatterbrained at this point. Had forgotten that that something was hiding in the hay.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, do any of you speak donkey? No one understands why I'm asking. They fucking, there's tracks that lead from the goddamn hay pile. They match donkey prints. The donkey might have seen something.
Motion at Kerbank. Go get your bestie.
Give me 10 minutes. Back to doing my ritual for getting a donkey for
No,
speaking.
Aquila speaks with animals, don't you?
Yeah, but that's his bestie.
Oh,
Oh,
I'll go get him. Yeah.
just go get him.
No,
He's just outside. I just had him go
so I-
stand by the cart with Valeth.
I'll go over there. What's up, Ayla? And then grab the donkey and head back over.
Sup,
In
Valeth?
deep meditation.
All right, and I come
Or he's
back in
working
here
on his
with
tan.
Bartholomew.
One moment.
He needs to wait.
Give me a second.
Okay.
I'm looking at something.
Once you are done looking at something, Astoria also would like to try something.
I don't see that you have this.
No, I don't think I do.
If you don't have it, then you can't do it.
No, that's not what I was telling you.
Oh.
I do think it is something I could have grabbed,
Okay.
but
Anyway,
I chose.
We're gonna
against
proceed. So what was the first thing that someone wanted to do here?
You can talk to Bartholomew first.
Bartholomew's right outside the door. He's sort of sitting down next to the door, chilling. The guard is still there.
Come on.
I thought you were speaking to the donkey. I thought
No,
you did speak with animals.
Aquila,
No.
or Astoria was going to.
Oh, shit.
No, I don't speak. I want to do
So what
something
would you like
else.
to do,
but
Aquila?
we
Oh,
can
what did
do-
you want to do,
Astoria.
Astoria?
Oh, I was gonna do talk with Dead
You can do that.
or speak with Dead. Sorry.
So while Aquila and whoever else is heading out to the donkey, you cast Speak with Dead, right? I'll let you do that.
Okay.
Remind me the
So-
number of questions you can ask with that.
5.
5. Okay, gotcha. You have 5 questions.
Okay. Before she asks anything, she's gonna look to the investigators. We have 5 questions. Go.
Go.
Alright, so you cast it?
Yes. Oh yeah. Sorry, dude who's scared of magic. I'm casting magic.
Motherfucking god. Damn it, I can't get away from this shit. I walk away again.
Rether's body, his eyes cast this, and his eyes light green, and there's like a green like light out his mouth. And he
All two in the corner. What the
doesn't
fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck?
breathe
What
for
the
air. But while his soul is not returned to his body for this, there's like a direct like link to it wherever it is. Well, it would be in the city of the dead right now, or the city of judgment right now. So you have like a direct comm line to ask him any 5 questions you want. Hibbles, would you like to answer these questions?
No.
You would not. Okay, all right.
You don't want to ask? Oh.
Because he's
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I don't want to give anything away that I shouldn't be giving away.
perfectly understandable. All right, you cast it. What are your question? What's your first question?
So I guess the first question would be, do you know who did this to you?
No.
Well, shit.
Yeah, right.
Well, Mr. Professional Investigators.
I ain't talking to no fucking dead donkey.
No.
It's
Not a donkey. It's
not a donkey, dude. It's the guy who was killed.
Centaur.
You
Calling
hear-
it
Half
you
donkey.
hear a barf in the corner.
Hey, man, you're the one with all the good questions. Get over here, you big. I'm not gonna repeat the word in front of ladies.
All right.
Here's a
Hi,
Dramamine.
hey,
Take it. You
hello.
won't throw up.
Don't
How are you?
contaminate the crime scene.
how are you feeling? Is that burn a question?
Yes.
What the fuck?
How are you?
Cold, dark, silent.
Okay, remember they've only got 3 more questions they can ask, so let's.
I didn't
Not
realize that was
ruin
one of
'em.
the. It's kind of like the genie thing where you don't really.
I know. Just ask.
All right.
You got 3
What,
questions.
rub his belly and ask a question? Like, what?
I don't know how magic works.
Yep.
Yeah. What are we thinking here?
Migs, you being a wizard, imagine you have familiar with this. I will allow you to ask some questions. You can ask some questions. Don't be afraid of it.
Did you know who your killer was?
We asked that, didn't we?
Was that when I was asked?
No, and yes.
Well,
Two more
fuck.
questions. Use up.
Oh, yes.
We are killing Moose
You
with
got
this
one more-
place.
You have one more question.
I thought you had 2.
That was 2 questions.
more.
Oh my
You
god.
asked 2 questions.
I did?
Yeah, you asked. Do you know who your killer was?
Listen, writing
that
it
one of
out
the
in a
questions you already
sentence.
asked?
Writing it out in a sentence. It was a compound sentence. It was an and. 1 question mark. 1 question.
The other question wasn't directed at Rether though.
Yeah, I was asking the group.
Yeah, but it's a lot funnier this way.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Fuck it. Somebody else answer. It's too much stress right now.
Was
You
there
guys aren't
anybody
very
else
good
in the
at this,
stable when you
are
went to
you?
bed?
Yes. Animals. Bartholomew. In the hay.
Get the dead to ask more questions than I asked for. Yeah, one more, I think, right?
No, that's it.
No, that was it.
Or was that the last one? Okay.
I will undo the joke one, so you guys get one more.
One more.
Well, let's see. Doesn't know who it. who it
Now,
was.
he doesn't know the identity of who did it.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it doesn't know the identity, but could still
Would be
give a
would
description.
describing somebody,
Yeah.
be too much for it to. Like if we asked
Yeah,
him to
yeah,
describe who
fucking
did it.
your standard be on the lookout information, like just um starts asking way too many questions again. Height, what was he wearing? What do he
What can
fucking
you-
smell like? Like
Yeah. What can you tell us about who killed you?
He chooses to answer Akila's question. Oh, my throat. Was quiet. Got me from behind. Whispered words. Die now and slip into the long sleep of eternal night. In his unholy name, Hydra Dominatus. And the eyes go back to dark. Whatever magic fades away.
Damn, I meant to ask for permission for his fireball beads.
Yeah, who gets his stuff?
They're
Does
still
he have
on
a
him.
will? We gonna rock paper scissors for this, or like?
Rather just has a will. It's like I want to be buried with all my jewelry on. And just
Oh fuck! I forgot to do that. I was gonna actually do one too. Ah! Yes. Let me see if I can. Let me pull my character sheet up real quick, and then I will. Say who gets what.
let's do that in a bit.
Yeah. Later on.
Not now. Maybe in after the session.
Yeah, we can say like we collect his stuff.
Yeah.
But
We'll figure that out later. But for right now, yeah, you got that last piece of information from him.
does that phrasing sound familiar to anybody?
Oh my god, I'd have to do another fucking. Oh, let me search my thoughts and memories.
let me also make history check.
All right.
Hydra Dominatus.
It sounds religious, maybe.
Sounds eldritch.
Alto, you may roll a history check.
Shit. I kind of wish someone else did it. Oh, nope. 22.
Now, while the rest of that just sounds like some cold shit that was just said, right before he iced someone, in his unholy name, that also coincides with the whole ballast thing going on right now. Typically, they don't worship him as being holy, but worship him as being unholy. A rejection of the divine, so... but the last words on, you said 22?
Correct.
On a 22, Hydra Dominatus. Those words have come up before for you. You've dealt with all sorts of cases in the past. Some of them have to do with lycanthropes, shapeshifters. And you are able to tie those words, Hydra Dominatus, back to what you know about like ancient shapeshifter murder cults.
It's probably also not helpful if it's a lycanthrope cult and shapeshifters and I'm standing here as a wolf. I know.
Shapeshifter
but-
in general.
Yeah, but I'm sitting here as a wolf currently.
Damn. All right. All right. So obviously run through,
Yep.
past files in my head, and I start signing to Migs again.
I'm
And
just
I'm
like
still signing.
staring and trying to make sense of anything that
Water style, water dragon jutsu.
And I'm still signing.
Um, yeah. But yeah, particularly Hydrodominatus would be like something that these guys would like characteristically say right before they off someone.
Right. um. Hold on one sec. Sorry, I'm fucking tired. I've been up since like 5 a.m. So, we're just gonna do this the other way then. So I'm like, fucking catch myself signing. I'm like, folks, I apologize. That's just force of habit. Worked on a case like this back in the day. That led me down some fucking strange paper trail. And I remember the words Dominatus and some fucking shapeshifting. And my eyes turn towards the shapeshifter.
Yeah.
Lycanthropy. Start like going down like a line of questioning. Like, so you said you were upstairs last night, huh?
Real funny investigator guy.
Also, want to say this: you also saw her attempt to catch do a Selûnite ritual. Selûnite being a god of many things, including lycanthropes. You also saw that ritual fail.
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
And I assume I didn't pick up any scent of lycanthrope. Like I figured that would be kind of obvious to stand out amongst.
Okay. You. So, lycanthropes, while they can change shape and definitely like something like you, where you can straight up turn into an animal, right?
Yeah.
There's different types of shape shifting. There's the kind that like you have, where you straight up actually physically turn into another animal. There still is like a lingering smell, like that you would be able to get. That's like would be familiar along, even though the person was like maybe once a human, now they are a bear. They probably have something that smells similar. Like maybe their perspiration would smell the same. But there's other kinds of shapeshifters too. There's changelings like Valeth, who, while they don't actually turn into something else, they warp and their body visually changes.
Yeah.
But I don't know if there would be a distinct smell of lycanthropy. In terms of like perspirations and such, you smell the different animals that were
Yeah, I was
here.
gonna say I can't. I guess I can't pick up anything, like I said, out of the norm. So I'm smelling maybe like regular human or elf smells in here, or like dwarf smells and common animal smells,
Right,
but
so
not anything that's.
roll perception for me.
Wait, is that what I roll with? Yeah, Yes, I roll with advantage for this. $16.
You do indeed smell something else.
Is it like from around him? I assume, like not.
Yes.
Okay. Gonna really put my nose to the ground and take a real big, like, like deep sniff.
Not the only one
Yeah.
doing coke today, I see.
You
Yeah.
catch the scent of a water genasi.
What?
But she's right here, so
You smell her,
Is this
but
different?
you smell an older. You smell. You can sort of tell, like, how long a scent has been around that you're smelling. You smell her and her immediate scent. You can smell water genasi from at least several hours ago. And you only really know this set because you've been traveling with one all this time.
Yeah, I assume it's akin to like saltwater air or like something like that, not
Like,
fishy like
imagine
we've
normal
encountered, but
human
like
perspiration mixed with like saltwater smell.
yeah, salty. Just
Sea
kind of
salt.
like curl my nose up a little bit and turn to Lyra and just kind of look her up and down, and I have like I don't know how much I can express as a wolf, but showing some kind of concern that something is going on, because she's talked about her nightmares, right?
Have I talked about them out loud to them? I don't think so.
I thought I thought with May you did,
You've
and
got to know at some point.
I think
Like,
you've been around when I've had
You guys have
them.
been sleeping in the same room.
So whatever I do in the night, like if I talk in my dreams or whatever, then you know that part. But I haven't like sat down and talked to you about what.
See, they don't cuddle like me and Valeth have every night.
yeah.
No, is that why Valus is outside? Did you wear him out last night?
Oh, he has to get that extra
Oh.
smoke break.
Oh my god.
I'll be back in 5 minutes. Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just kind of like looking at her with worry and concern, since
Does
stuff regards
Alto
her
see-
parents and
This is a body language thing, right? Does
Yeah.
Alto see this
Yeah.
happening?
Yeah.
I mean, my passive perception is 23. Do I need to roll?
Yes. Passive
I'm hurt
perception would
and
be
personally offended that your
passive perception would
perception
be
is more
like
than
immediate peripheral vision, how many torches are in the room, how this,
Okay.
that,
All
cracks
right,
in the
all right.
wall.
And considering the shadows and her spear being gone, and just having recently met Valeth, the idea of like a doppelganger or like someone framing.
Oh my god. I hate this. Is he not here on purpose?
No, he genuinely couldn't make it.
Like since we didn't wake up, only Astoria had kind of seen shadows, but we didn't make sense of anything. But yeah, I just have concern of someone trying to frame her for Rether's murder for whatever reason. Just one of his companions for his murder instead of whoever the culprit is.
Alto, you're
Hello.
listening to this,
Uh-huh.
and listen to all of this, and you're a professional investigator. You're already starting to put suspects, like pin suspects, to your mental board.
Yep.
You have the druid elf, the changeling rogue, and the druid water genasi.
You know how nice it is
All
not to be a suspect for
linked
murder?
to this.
This time.
All linked to
Days
this
are numbered.
infernal ballist psycho murder plot.
Well, I take a couple seconds for a good old Sherlock style deep think, and try and piece the entire past hour and what just came in front of us right now. Try and start, you know, making
Were you
sense of
able?
anything.
Because you said you had the shoe sizes from earlier. Is that anybody in the parties?
Are you asking me? Are you asking?
I'll ask Alto because Bonk is not smart, so he's just kind of thinking, hey, would that be something you would? Because you've told us that you saw that already, right? When we were slowly exchanging info.
I mean, I've seen the shoe sizes as well. I went over there and looked at.
You looked at them.
Yeah,
And Kerbank
rather
is the first
intently.
one to mention comparing shoe sizes to anyone here. And now you've got a list of suspects. A contemporary list of suspects.
Right. And one of the suspects is outside.
One of them is outside.
I mean, I know that player is in here right now, but
All three fit the general dimensions of
for stride and for
this. If you presume the killer left these footprints, then all of them match the general somewhat dimensions of the killer.
all right. Well, I mean, I just start fucking lining them up, like, all right, do me a favor, and I switch. I guess I switch the lamp back over to was it green for Prince?
Greens for Prince.
Uh, just do me a favor and go stand over there, and I start pointing to the illuminated print. To Astoria first.
A story of the fairy.
Oh, I'm so sorry. So sorry. Not the
Good
Kerbal.
alibi.
Yeah.
I'm scrolling through.
Akila, who is a wolf right now, and you
There
have
we go.
Lyra, who is
Genasi.
Yeah, so it wouldn't be Aquila.
Genasi.
Yeah, Lyra, because that does seem to be the closest match. Or whatever. Anyway. Yeah.
Okay.
It's a match.
Shit.
And I mean, this proves nothing, really. But go ahead and take just a step in that direction for me. And I point at the other. But close your eyes so you're not faking it.
What?
Trying to prove the gait, like the distance between your
It's
steps.
your normal stride, not just you're trying to change.
You're not
Yeah.
trying to
just for the
fake your
scene.
stride.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bonk would know, but Colton's
And
had
she
to go
does
through this
so,
before.
and it is a match.
Well.
Lyra, last thing you remember from last time you drank, you went to bed. I don't even know if you drank or not.
No, I don't think I did.
You slept pretty hard.
Hibbs, you back?
Yep.
Did you hear any of that?
Nope.
You missed a lot.
Oh boy.
Lyra's boots are a match to the prince,
Ooh.
and her stride is a match to the stride.
Ooh. Hoo, hoo, hoo.
I'm being framed, guys.
So, Lyra, is it? You got any
Yep.
stronger alibi other than I was asleep?
Who framed Lyra Stormcaller?
I guess not. I mean,
Well,
I was in
Astoria
the
and I
room
were in.
with Astoria and Aquila. We're both in the room with me.
Alto, you can roll
Astoria was
insight.
in the same bed.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
I'll roll insight. It's a 14.
She's telling the truth. You don't see. You're looking into her eyes. You're looking for the signs
Yeah.
of lying.
Yep.
Her eyes don't dilate. They don't twitch. Her hands don't tremble or fiddle or anything
And she
like
didn't
that.
have any blood on her, right? Like we would have seen, like if there was
No blood on
Okay.
her.
I mean, I've rolled some pretty good rolls, and nothing's shown up whenever the light has changed over either. Which I'm assuming it would have. Some main sitting right here.
The donkey outside. We want to talk to him?
Did none of you guys talk to the fucking donkey?
Well, all he told us was that Rether was dead. He didn't say anything else when we.
Does he know the stakes?
Yeah, I mean him and Rether were
Me
buddies.
and Rether were buddies. Yeah, they were close.
Does he understand that there are implications now that one of the party members could be framed for this?
I don't think he knows that. He's been outside.
And
Well,
he's
let's
a
go talk
donkey.
to
I
him.
mean, I don't think he.
And I follow whoever it is outside to go and talk to, or maybe do I don't fucking know. Bring the
Just
donkey
bring him in. Bring him inside.
Yeah, we beckon him inside, and
Alright. Open the gate. Call him in. He steps in. He's sort of like looking nervously.
And
Okay, Christ. No, I'm gonna need a fucking translator for this donkey. All right. Hi, hey, my name's Alto. Just gonna ask a couple of, questions. Were you in this room last night? Someone else has to. Can he understand me?
He can
He shakes his head
understand
yes.
you.
Okay, well then let's cut out the vocalization. If you understand me, just fucking head yes, no. I'll ask yes and no questions. Do we understand? Great.
Yes.
Okay, so were you in this stable last night?
He shakes his head yes.
Were you in that hay pile over there?
He shakes his head yes.
Did you wake up whenever the noises started happening? I'm assuming there were noises. Did you hear anything?
He shakes his head no.
There were no noises.
He shakes his head yes.
Hey, we had to think on that one. Was a thinker. All right, we'll go back. We'll ask a couple more
Well,
questions.
it was a loaded question.
It was a loaded. All right. So you did wake up or you didn't wake up? I'll ask that
Shakes his
again.
head.
Did you wake up?
He shakes
Fucking
his head
talking
no.
to a goddamn donkey. I did not expect that today.
He shakes his head no.
Fucking innkeepers gonna have to pay me twice this amount. Donkey didn't wake up. All right.
I love this so much.
There were tracks leading out of that hay pile sometime between when this had happened and fucking sun broke. When did you leave? Ugh, I can't fucking ask that question. Does anyone here fucking speak donkey?
I'm just kind of laughing at this taking place.
Bartholomew
I mean,
turns and
it's
looks at you, Akela, and he's like,
none of
"Is
none
this
of my
guy fucking
perception or
idiot?"
anything.
Yeah.
None of my perception works on like I've worked with humans or the humanoids. I have to pick up on their traits for
So
whether
you just
they're
hear a bunch
lying
of,
or not.
but he's talking to like
Fuck.
Akela. He's like, "Is this guy stupid, or is he just?" Uh, are you able to help facilitate here at all?
Yeah, I'll
Okay.
you speak with animals and
Okay.
translate. But I just wanted to let him have like a little bit of a hard
Right.
time.
Right.
Actually, Alto finds out that she can fucking talk to. It's like this fucking. Just watching me
Let-
talk to. God damn it.
Um,
No, that's fine. Go ahead.
It's so yeah. So yes. To answer his questions, I was in that mound of hay. It's very cold here this far north, especially in the crater itself. So I sort of bedded myself down in hay and buried myself in it a little bit. I suspect whoever came in here, they must not have seen me, fortunately. And I didn't hear a thing, although I was nestled pretty deep. I mean, my head was under the hay. And in the morning, I woke up at, sunbreak. At the breaking of dawn, light came up. I woke up. All the animals were gone, and our dear friend Rether was on the floor, dead. And after a few moments of absolute terror, I elected to immediately go and inform you. Well, I tried to inform Kerbank first, and he started doing this like whole Macarena deal, and then I went down to you.
Relaying this and kind of nodding.
Hmm.
Did you see
Left in a
anyone
hurry, huh?
when you woke up? Was there anything?
No. I woke up. Like I said, stable is empty, except for myself and our dear departed friend.
Didn't see anyone outside.
You're asking this to Akila, who's asking it to me.
Yeah.
Well,
Or to
he can
Kerbank.
understand me. Now he's just waiting
yeah,
for the
right.
translation to happen.
So you said, what was your question again? Didn't see anyone outside?
Did you see anyone like shady outside, standing near the door?
He shakes his head no.
And take all the other animals, but leave the donkey in the stable.
Perhaps
no
they
one.
just didn't see me. I mean, I was all balled up in the hay.
one
The other
saw him.
animals weren't.
Or they're allergic to hay.
Well, that would be quite unfortunate.
Don't fucking play smart with me.
Uh,
Smart ass, okay? You're an ass, but you're not supposed to be a smart ass.
That's our word.
um, does he know where? I asked him if he knows where any of the animals went. If he's seen them since then.
I haven't the faintest clue. Again, I went to sleep. When I went to sleep, everything was normal. Other animals, there was Rether, he was alive. And
shit.
When I woke up, animals gone, Rether dead.
I don't know. I'm out of ideas. I don't know where we should look or ask.
You don't actually think I did this to you. I mean, I loved Rather. I would.
You're right. It would be in your best interest to just stay quiet right now.
We have this girl Miranda. She has to come read you your rights real quick.
What'd you say?
Who?
I missed that last bit. Colton.
Oh, I said we have this girl named Miranda. She can come in and read you your rights real quick.
Oh my god. Um, so yeah, you have all this now. Alto, you're going through all this information. Um, seems like you might be hitting a dead end with the donkey here, but there's a number of things going on. There's the murder and all this. I think you're kind of getting a gauge, sort of what happened here now.
Yeah.
Maybe, kind of. The next piece in your analytical puzzle would be to figure out where the killer might have gone. The next step would be to figure out the exfiltration route and all that, like where they go. And it pops into your mind. Well, they took all these animals. Where would they have taken animals?
It's Aquila, right?
Yeah.
Were you had your nose to the floor there earlier? Were you able to pick up some pretty good sense, good traces of
Yes.
direction?
Yeah. Yeah, I can.
Did we check outside yet?
No, we haven't followed the scent out.
If we can get an idea of direction, I can fucking ring up the night watch and see if they saw anything. I find it fucking
The crows.
impossible. I find it fucking impossible to think that they marched how many fucking animals were in here through the goddamn streets at night without anyone,
Must have been 6 or 7, at least.
without
Yeah,
anyone saying anything.
I'm gonna try to sniff and identify a particular trail from one of the stalls. Whatever animal, maybe it's a sheep or something, and try to follow that out the
Sorry.
yeah, out to the just outside the stables, and lift my nose to the air and kind of sniff direction. See if I can catch it in the wind or something. Like the smell of these farm animals, I assume.
Yeah. You got a strong scent. You already picked him up earlier. Now it's just a case of following it.
And this is me just recalling what had just occurred the past hour and a half. Did Aquila ever actually sniff the footprint?
She did not.
But I was right up on the body, so
You're right up on the body, which the prints led up there, so she sniffed pretty close to the prints.
yeah, I sniffed all within the stall mostly. So I assume there were some.
Yeah.
It wasn't specifically the footprints, but
I mean, I'm just fucking trying to get to the fucking truth here.
yeah, well,
obviously,
us too.
multiple things can't be happening here. You folks are telling the truth. Fucking Lyra was clearly up in bed last night. Couldn't have left. Unless the two of you were put in a trance. We can get into that later.
Resistance to charm, but or well.
Well, that's good information to know. All right, so that couldn't have happened.
We were tired, so it was a pretty sound sleep. But I don't know if you've seen a similar cult before. I mean, that would be my guess as a place to start, if you know any of the connections from that.
The information came up. I was fucking chasing shadows. It led to a fucking dead end. It turned out to be way easier than this fucking cult.
Yeah, I'm just sniffing the wind. Can I pick out a particular like direction that these animals may have gone?
Yes.
General direction. Yeah.
All of these scents lead. So you guys are in the residential tier. They lead down the road west. And are you following it, or are you just like sniffing like the initial direction is going?
Well, right now I just came out of the stables and I'm trying to get my bearings and find the direction of this scent. So I haven't like left the
It goes-
general area yet.
It goes down the road west.
I turn to everyone else and say like the most I can pick up right now is the smell of these animals heading west, but we can try to follow it, but I'm not sure. I assume I don't pick up like the Genasi scent or anything with these. I just smell the animals, or at least that their smell's probably stronger. So
It's all sort of mixed together, and all generally going the same direction.
and it hasn't. Well, I assume it didn't rain or anything recently, so there's at least a fair amount.
It is pittering, mild rain, like it's like sprinkling.
Okay, so but not a heavy rain. So
Not a heavy rain.
I would be able to have a decent sense of smell. It hasn't washed away, but it's kind of aerosolized some of these scents, so I can
Yes.
kind of yeah, I mean, we can
Nice.
follow this.
She's relaying all this.
Yeah.
Sorry,
I mean,
just
I
cut her half.
No, yeah, fine. Well, do you get any chance to fucking? How long ago? Is that something you can pick out? I need to
In
know
the
who to
last
ask.
day, but that's
That's
they're
what, how much you can
fresh
reason.
enough in the
Yeah.
last day, but not. It's
Yeah.
not like more than that. This I can tell that they're recent, but not, you know.
That's fine. That's fine. Recent's good. All right. So you said west.
Yep.
All right.
Fucking
Do you
lead
guys
the way.
proceed? Follow the trail.
Yeah. I
Alright.
don't know what else we can do.
Anyone else want to do anything else here?
No.
You proceed west. The smell leads you along the main roads. I shouldn't be using Rether's character as a marker anymore.
We're dragging his dead body down the street.
Jesus Christ.
Grab by the hoof or by the tail and
There
just
you go. He's all
Put our
day.
hand in his hole in his chest and drag him.
You proceed west, and the road at the first like left, it takes it right over here. And then from there it takes a right. As you guys are proceeding down, it is day now. It's like about maybe 10 a.m. It's still overcast. It's still sprinkling rain. And you can see along all the buildings, all the homes left and right of you, refugees everywhere. Women, children, no men. And these are mostly dwarves. And sort of finding whatever shelter they can from the rain and fear that it's going to pick up. These are people who are used to living in the underground, in the eastern Underdark. They're not used to weather like this. They were born and raised under the ground. Proceeding, you take that left, and the trail leads into the alleys. These are now completely full and stuffed with refugees. Every single day, thousands of these people are flooding into the city.
I assume they're kind of like not exactly slums, but like what's it called, housing? Like
This was like
temporary housing
relatively
kind of like.
lower. This was beforehand was relatively lower class
Being the
housing,
project right now.
being
Yeah.
right up at like the highest tier. So in like most cities, you'd imagine like the upper class is in the upper levels. It's the reverse in the Great Crater. In the Great Crater, the poor communities tend to be upper, like higher up, closer to the rim, closer to the wall. But this area is currently, as you can see, just massively overpopulated with refugees. Again, exclusively women and children.
I take notice of that. But there's no men.
You may roll insight on that if you'd like.
That just kind of seems like a war thing.
Yeah. 24.
On 24. Come to the clear conclusion that you've already seen the men. They're in the camps outside. Every single able-bodied dwarf between the age of 30 and 110 are being conscripted, as you can see on
I
a
see them
poster
been
near to you.
drafted. I think you could kind of pretty much infer that by.
This is massively upticked from, like, you guys saw the beginnings of these like conscriptions and such in Stone Meadow. This is total. This is every able-bodied male dwarf, every able-bodied halfling, and dragonborn, and anyone they can get their hands on. This is, and you on a 24, based on this, you can gauge that the war must be going really badly.
Yeah.
Kerbong's gonna look over to Alto and Mixie. Why aren't you guys in the war?
We know a guy that knows a guy.
He's a good guy.
He's
That
a
his
real
daughter's
good guy.
Certain like people like operating in like law enforcement, and like medical and other like critical like functions to the state are exempt. Like those working at the Royal Arms Manufactorum. But yeah, it's
Dire.
you get the idea that there's a lot of people dying. There's a lot of people dying. And yeah. And the amount of people you saw outside, training outside the walls pales in the comparison to the amount of refugees you're seeing. That being said, you descend deeper and follow the trail. And at this point, it's just straight up slums. And it's turned into like what used to be like orderly rows of houses. Like dwarves love order. They love geometric designs and architecture and that sort of shit. It's their thing. This is uncharacteristically just sporadic and random. People have set up wherever they can find room, in these back alleys. And eventually, the smell of these animals, the scent gets stronger and stronger until you turn a corner and you see
My fur is bristling in the back of my neck. Just.
Alto, I would like you to describe to me what Crazy Zane looks like.
Okay, god damn it, dude.
Oh, is this that crazy dude that saw the fish
Yeah.
people?
Yeah, that's him. Yeah.
We could call him
Crazy
like Crazy
Zane's.
Yeah.
What's up?
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, 'cause he named him Crazy Zane, right?
Yeah.
Describe to me what he looks like.
Crazy Zane is fucking basically skin and bones, wearing rags.
He's gotta have
he's-
a walking stick.
Yeah, absolutely does.
Is he a local here?
And what's that?
Is he a local here? Maybe
Yeah,
there's,
I
like-
mean everyone knows him. You can infer that Altos has a history with this particular individual.
Repeat offender.
Not offender, just I can get to that.
A character.
I will say this.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make you roll history for this. He has had some run-ins with the law in the past about in regards to fencing stolen goods.
Mm.
While the reason he still remains mostly out of jail is actually, I presume, not a small amount of help from you, or your companion, in
He's a
exchange for, like,
confidential informant.
yes, in exchange for information.
Yeah. You guys seen the scene from Men in Black, the first one? Where they're trying to squeeze the guy that's maybe selling alien weapons.
Yeah, I can't think of his name. Marv or something like that.
Yeah, doesn't he
Yeah.
say
Yeah,
like
Marv.
I have a
He shoots
I have
Yeah,
a
yeah, yeah.
family or something
That-
like that?
That's how this is about to go down.
Yeah.
And I want you to roll a perception check.
Okay. 27. I see straight through the fucking guy.
You see him, he sees you, and his, like, oh fuck. And you can on a 27, you see here the road is not like cobbled stone, it's like mud. This point,
Yeah.
you can see hoof prints and such,
Yeah.
of several different types of animals,
Yeah.
and you see many crates with holes behind him. You know, holes like
I-
drilled in behind him. And
I
he
look
and he
over.
turns and sees you. Oh, Alto, my old friend. Hey,
Uh,
hey, Alto. How are we today?
My hand is on
Yeah.
my fucking, like, over my eyes, just fucking face palming. And I just, without looking at Aquila, I was like, this is where the scent leads, doesn't it?
It
does.
Yeah, you can see like the fur on my neck like bristling up at this.
It's
Like
quite the animal you got there. You gonna tell your dog to chill a little?
Zane, how many times do I have to fucking tell you? And I motion Migs forward.
I might
As we both
look
start-
like a dog and I love sticks, and you certainly look like a tasty stick right
Tell
now.
me what? I don't do that old shit anymore. I work in community service now.
Community service, huh?
Yeah, you know, I get, you know, these poor refugees what they need for
A poor refugees,
reasonable
yeah.
and fair
No,
price.
you're quite the community man, huh?
Yeah, I'm a champion of the people. They love
Champion
me
of the
here. Just
people.
don't
All right,
ask
what you
any
got in the
of 'em.
boxes, Zane? Zane, what you
Oh,
got in the
what?
boxes?
Oh, these boxes. Are you
Behind
talking
you.
these boxes? Oh, I don't know. I have no idea.
Zane, what's in the
No,
honestly.
the
boxes?
boxes at your grandma's house. What's in the fucking boxes? Open them up. Let's go.
All right. All right? Are you persuading, intimidating? What are you doing here?
I mean, it's.
All right, you know what? Hey, what's that orc's name again? Kerbluey? Hey, Kerbluey, get up here. We need you to tell this guy to open these boxes up.
He's like, hey, big funny guy, up here to the front, please.
I'm not even gonna say anything. I'm just gonna pick him up and pin him to the wall.
Oh my god. Roll intimidation.
1 second.
I'm gonna laugh if he fails this, and it's gonna be like, yeah, he's used to this happening to him. He's not very scared.
I was gonna say he likes
16.
it. He likes it.
15.
16.
Oh.
16. It's nothing. I swear. It's
Zane,
just a bunch of animals.
Zane, he's gonna keep fucking squeezing.
I
Hey,
got an
you're-
axe.
You don't need an axe. You got them big strong hands. You just pop his head like a zit.
He's gonna do it.
Please, no. All right.
He's gonna do
Look,
it.
It's some animals I might have gotten by, you know, some.
When? Saying, you tell me
last
right the
night.
fuck now
last,
when.
Last night. They came in last night.
Yeah,
They
what
came in
time last night?
Just
Last
come-
night, there's a fucking 12 hours in a night. What time?
It was like, I don't know, 3, 4 a.m.
Alright, put him down.
I drop him.
Ugh. You're as reasonable as ever, Alto. I'll give you
Fucking
that.
shut up.
Big Sick really helps with this, actually, right now.
Just it's a bunch of animals.
Yeah,
Someone came in, sold them
they're
last
in
night.
animal crate. The fucking boxes are animal crates. I know what's in them.
Yeah.
Who did you think was a good idea to take these animals from, huh? Who just gives away fucking free animals in the middle of all these refugees coming in? They would want to hold on to all their
Alto,
fucking possessions.
You know my
Zane,
business. I don't ask
don't
questions.
fucking...
Look, he looks back at Kerpong and he's like,
Jimmy.
okay, fine. Like, it was.
I snap my fingers again. It's ready
No,
to...
not necessary, not necessary, not necessary. It was this lady, and she was like, and he looks at the rest of you. I mean, hell, that's her right there, and he points right at Lyra. That's her right fucking there. Choke her out, not me. This blue lady comes up middle of the night with a whole bunch of fucking animals.
I'm just gonna make sure that he's telling the truth.
I don't even like
at this point.
animals.
Roll insight. You're a
You don't even-
druid. What the fuck do you mean
Yeah,
you don't like
you-
animals?
Do you see me with any animal-related
Yeah,
skills?
14.
You have a goldfish strapped to your back right
It's
now.
not a
It's a
goldfish.
seahorse, and
A
that's not an
seahorse.
animal. It's a seahorse.
Or what was the
14
insight
on
roll?
the insight. 14.
He's telling the truth. He's pointing right at fucking Lyra. You know Zane, Crazy Zane when he's lying. He's not lying this time.
Alright, so then I start talking with Migs. Migs, how the fuck does the whole lycanthropy thing happen again? Like, is it, do they have to be able to see the person in order to fucking be able to change into the... How the fuck is everything pointing towards it looking like her,
Well,
but it ain't her?
those what are they called? Changelings, right? Them things. No, all they gotta do is look at something or touch it once, or I don't know.
You can
and then
roll.
they,
You can roll Arcana. You can roll
I
Arcana or History.
Oh, Arcana gives me 13.
I mean, if we're thinking together, can I also roll at the same? If not, I asked him, so...
You can.
Oh, I got a 13.
You got a 13.
Okay.
I'll answer it with a 13.
Alright.
Yeah. So changelings just need to see a person to change perfectly into them. And it can be presumed that other kinds of shapeshifters only need to see something in order to change into them.
So it could've
Especially
been
once they
anyone at
reach
the
adulthood.
So it could have been
Yeah.
anyone in the fucking siren last night. Did y'all see anybody last night fucking looked out of place? Maybe making eye contact for too long?
No.
Trying to think back in when we were having our drinks down in the bar, but I don't remember.
The bartender, who was it? Because I would assume I know the locals.
That was
It
the
was Jorgen.
brother of yeah. Right, he was the bartender.
Yeah, who was the waitress that we met
Well,
with
there was a
first?
lot of pretty ladies, and there was one that Ruther was.
This was high
hit-
fantasy
hitting.
Hooters.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna say that maybe me and Base have visited this establishment a few times.
It's your lunch spot.
it's reasonable.
Yeah. So we know the
We
people
would
there.
know the staff and everybody.
There's many long-legged dames in there. What can I say? She's a knock-dead blonde, you know. with eyes like a winter storm, you know. That Nor shit.
Jesus. Jesus.
Well, we're gonna have to get these fucking animals back over to the inn fast.
Zane, open the box. Zane, open the boxes.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Zane,
Yeah, he
now.
goes over. He goes. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. Chill.
Open the fucking boxes, Zane.
He takes a crowbar and like wedges it in, and like the thing comes off, and a fucking sheep comes out. Sort of strolls out and like looks around and sort of, it's a fucking sheep.
Zane, did any lady try to sell you any weapons or anything last night too?
Just animals. Yeah. She there, you there.
Wasn't
Just sold
me.
me this shit. And Zane is it just
What
sold me
did
this
she-
shit.
What did she want for payment?
Just got some gold, I guess. She wanted it real cheap, so I took it.
The
I mean,
fuck
I'd
do
take
you
what I
mean
can get.
guess?
Lyra, do you have more money?
Yeah, I was gonna say count your money,
No,
DM. More than
Lyra, you don't have more money.
It would look real bad when you had more money too.
That'd be fucking hilarious.
suddenly I have more money.
Ah,
yeah. I
The
mean,
DM is
money.
framing
I
me.
mean, just
I
Just
mean,
for-
it's not like anybody would know how much money she actually had on her.
That's not true. Last session, I told you guys how much money I had.
And why would you do that, huh?
I assume
spent one too many gold pieces at the bar last night, huh?
We've been
Convenient.
together, so we'll probably have pretty close to the same.
No, rather had a fuck ton.
No, some people
Yeah,
have
I had
a
more
fuck
than
ton of money.
Rether. I had more than Rether too. Because I don't spend my money on anything.
Well, if it was her, then she would have just taken the money off of Rether, right? Like she wouldn't have need to.
yeah, I would have known that Rether had money. I would have taken
Rether
it.
was completely unrobbed. Yeah, she just wanted like 15 gold per animal, and I'm like, that's a fucking when am I ever gonna find a deal like that in these parts? Hell no. So, yeah, I took it. I don't ask questions. That's my business model.
Yeah, and look what's fucking gotten you over the
Yeah,
goddamn
now we're
years.
here again talking to
Look,
you.
what is this even all about? It's just some animals. Who
None of
gives
your
a shit?
goddamn
Yeah,
business,
they were
Zane.
fucking taken.
This is way
you
below you. This is way below you. Let the enforcers handle this.
No, because there's a connection to what we're really looking
It's just,
into. Oh, I'm not gonna tell them what.
well, I know, but just fucking crazy, Zane. Hey,
Cabal
Zane,
starts
one more
wiggling
question.
fingers again.
Zane, one more question for you. There's a fucking, I don't know, a couple weeks ago, you started going off about these fish
Fish people.
with legs, I guess. They're fucking walking around. And,
I mean,
not related.
tell
Not,
people.
not fucking
no one
related at all.
listens to me. People have been disappearing left and right. It's almost been all refugees these days, so no one fucking notices. The enforcers sure don't, because no one has a tally on these people in the first place. But I swear to God, I saw one night the fucking fish dude walking on two legs. A bunch of
Here?
them. Grabs them.
Inside the fucking walls?
Not right here, this establishment, but in the community.
I don't mean fucking right here, genius.
Inside the wall, in the city.
I need
Yeah.
to be smart sometimes, I swear.
Can Kuatoa shapeshift?
Oh, I don't think so.
I mean, they had those ones that are doing those rituals and eating.
I mean, it
paper.
could be
I think
someone.
we're more.
It could be
more
a
asking
shapeshifter
God here.
wanting. Well, fair. I will.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
DM
Listen,
speak.
listen, Zane. I got one more question before I snap your neck.
Please don't do that.
So that you better answer truthfully, and I'm gonna know if you're fucking lying. Okay, so you're saying this lady here sold you sold you these animals, yeah?
Yes.
Where did she go after the sale?
She went deeper. She went down that way, deeper into the slums here.
Okay. Which way did you go?
I stayed right the fuck here, buddy. I don't get involved. You think I follow people?
So you've
Well,
been standing here for
I
the
do,
past,
but
what, 12 hours?
make my home where I make my business.
Okay.
And you see like a bedroll, like on like a fucking wood, series of wood planks behind him. This man has not washed himself in quite some time.
No.
If ever.
Okay.
Yeah, she went down that way, and she went into. You know what?
You're gonna say
Tell you what, I'll
that?
crack you a deal.
Yeah, that's
I'll
it.
help you out. I'll help you out on this. In
Uh-huh.
exchange,
Yeah.
you let
For
me
your
keep these
life, I like it.
animals.
Deal.
You let me keep these animals.
How about you tell us where she went, and we don't fucking lock you up again?
You wouldn't do that. That's beneath you.
Kerbonk
The fuck
places
do you
the
mean
pistol
beneath me?
against
What?
his-
What were you doing here exactly?
I'm a small fish. Again, I was
Small fish?
buying.
How many times have we talked?
I can't.
How many times have I had to fucking
You know I
drag you
can't
in?
count, Alto.
Can't count. Fucking 15 gold. Good price, my ass. You're gonna tell us where she fucking went and let you go about your day. You're not keeping the animals. Those belong to someone else.
I roll intimidation.
I have the worst luck sometimes.
What was it?
It's my second out one.
Ooh.
But I have a -1, so that's a 0.
It doesn't matter. Nat one's nat one. It's
I got 2 nat ones on the same round of combat once.
like
uh,
not. That's the deal. I've been to jail before. The enforcers got barely. I've got the law on my side. It won't take more than a couple months for me to get back out. You can't scare me. I've been to jail. Jail ain't that
Kerbonk
bad.
placed the pistol on his shoulder. I could place you somewhere else.
He's kidding, right?
I don't know him. I've known him for like
this
the
guy,
past
I've no,
maybe hour and a half.
fucking hour and a half. He tells really good stories.
Look at
I
me.
don't think he's joking
You
about
think
this
I'm
one though.
joking?
I don't think he even needs that pistol. I think he
Yeah,
could just do it with his
He-
fingers.
Kerbon
He
can roll
did-
intimidation.
He did like people's elbow somebody weeks ago, so
Yeah, he did give someone the atomic elbow, like the
Right.
fucking.
he doesn't need the gun to
Damn.
hurt
That's
you.
how they pissed off the mercenaries, by the way. He fucking gave the people's elbow to their fucking boss. He was
I
hiding
only rolled a D,
literally
so it was pretty...
on
well,
the ceiling of his
inspiration.
office, and then fucking just dropped
Dropped
himself
it.
and hit him with the fucking elbow, shattering his desk or shattering his chair beneath him.
Dirty
Knocking
20.
him unconscious.
Dirty 20.
Nice.
He's like, all right. Look, I want to
Saying it's
believe it if
fucking
it came
evidence,
from
alright.
you, but this dude, he's got a pretty cool belt and a really nice beard, but he's a green skin's a green skin. Don't smoke me. She went into that
That's
house down there.
All right, points down.
It was that easy of a
Um,
question, and you jerking us
fucking
around for
Zane.
that?
Crazy Zane
It's
is
fucking
crazy.
Zane.
Zane is
Yeah.
crazy as fuck.
Crazy Zane.
I'm just growling.
Crazy
Uh,
Zane thing.
I mean, I have a fucking idea. Like, send half the fucking party. I still think there's something to glean from these fucking animals here, and maybe a scent of the fucking person that was actually carrying them. Maybe if there were more people. I
I
doubt that
go
it
to
was
the
just this
house,
one
or
woman
should
with
I stay
7
with
fucking
you?
animals.
I think you should stay with us. I mean, we don't want to lose track of her.
Well, I don't know if the
Mix her up with the-
investigators want me to stay with them.
Is this
and
gonna be
fight
like a moment
with-
like, tell us something only the real Lear would know?
Yeah.
The Spider-Man pointing at each other.
Yeah, fucking walk in. There's a second one. Well, this shit just got interesting. Um, Well, I guess before we move on then down to the house, I'll just do a quick, I don't know, quick check of the animals. See if there's any blood splatter, anything that kind of carried on. Assuming that the animals got moved, they would have had to have after the
They
centaur died.
no signs of like blood splatter or anything like that. I mean, there's signs like especially around the sheep where they have the wool. The wool's more compressed around the neck where must have been like a rope, so like a lead put onto it,
Yeah.
onto him, to bring him down here. And
Nothing out of the ordinary. No flakes of fucking ash. No anything.
these are relatively unharmed. They are not even relatively; they are unharmed.
Yeah, I mean, so it was fucking targeted. All right.
So they were, or they were taken out first before the murder took place.
I mean, I guess, and I had failed my like time of death and all that stuff from earlier, right? Or did I even perform that while I was in there? That was failed. Well, it was. I did the comparison with the blood and
You
the
did
prime,
get a
the foot prime.
like a 3-4-ish a.m. super early
Yeah,
middle
yeah,
of the
from
night
him.
from him.
All right, so things are really starting to come together as far as time. Migs, what you fucking thinking?
Well, next step is to go check out the house. Well, make sure these animals get back to where they belong before this nut takes them again.
I fucking I like gesture over my shoulder to God, I'm sorry, I keep forgetting the characters' names. Kerbonk. Why? How could I forget Kerbonk? I just gesture to kind of like lean in again and like kind of force that intimidation. It's like, Zane, I'm gonna give you a really fucking important job right now, right? And that's to not move from the spot and make sure that no one comes and touches these animals.
Sir, yes, sir, boss.
Zane, don't fuck this up.
I'm not going nowhere. All my shit's here. You can count on me.
Well,
I know you'll find me again if
we
I
should
leave.
take
I'm not going
something
anywhere.
of his for collateral.
Take his fucking bedroll.
Oh. His bedroll?
He doesn't really have much, I assume.
Well, that bedroll would be money to him.
I mean, that...
I'm not going
Sure.
anywhere. I'll stay right here. I'll keep watch. We got ourselves a deal.
Alright. And then we walk off. He will be fucking gone by the time we get back.
You see
Not a single fucking
Zane
trace.
like sit down on his like makeshift like chair, kick his feet up onto like these two barrels with like the plank over it that serves as sort of like his like desk, and sort of like pulls out like a cigar and lights it. And just sort of like, just another day, just another day in the Great Crater, Zane.
Oh, crazy thing.
Jesus.
Which house was it he was pointing to?
He pointed one down the like the sideway, the very narrow alleyway. It's pretty fucking dark here, and the house that he was pointing to, you come up to it, and the windows are this place looks like it's been abandoned for a long time. It's in disrepair. Sorry. It's in disrepair. The windows are boarded up. The door is even the handle. It doesn't have like a handle. The whole closing mechanism is there, so it's just like a swing door at this point.
Okay.
Well, this is the fucking house he pointed to. And I mean, just, you know, perception, just to, I want to be able to see, you know,
So you
perceive,
step in,
get as
or-
much, no, from the outside first.
Alright, give me.
Yeah.
perception check.
Yeah, sorry, I realized I was supposed to ask for that. Directly, but
Nah, yeah. Just tell me what you
Yeah,
want
yeah,
to do,
yeah.
and I'll tell you what roll corresponds.
right. 19.
19. I mean, it's like I described it. There are some refugees in and amongst these areas. These streets are very dark. You can call them streets. It's more like just like pathways at this point between the houses. It's very dense, narrow.
Dark
This
enough to
is in here
use. Dark enough
as
to use
cover.
my my lantern.
Oh, absolutely.
Ah, can I pull out the green lens?
You absolutely can.
Cool. Right. Green lens is out, and I'm looking for prints. Anything that matches that
On
goes that
your
leads.
19 perception roll from earlier, I'll use that from
Yep.
that here. You see those blueprints going alone into that house.
Well, son of a bitch. You fucking
And there's a
telling the
handprint
truth.
on the door.
I kind of look over at Lyra to get just a quick gauge of hand size to see if it matches.
It does.
Still similar. Yeah. All right.
All right, we're taking you to jail by the end of this episode.
It's like, that's
It's-
all I need to know. You're going down, Lyra.
Should I point out now that it's 4 hours? It's been 4 hours.
Yes,
Yeah. That's
it has been,
coming
and
up on
this
that.
is an excellent time to stop as you guys step into the house. Base, thank you so much for
Yeah.
being here. Would
Yeah,
you
man.
be able to show up next week to
Yeah, next
conclude
week.
this?
Yeah. Shorter session,
Awesome.
hopefully.
It'd
I
be
need to double
roughly this
check.
length.
I hope I'm not working swings next week. I'll have to hold on.
We can move this to Friday. Wait. We can't.
Yeah,
Hold on,
shit.
hold on.
We can't move it to Friday, unfortunately. It's gonna have to be
Oh.
on Saturday.
It'll be not July. I'm looking for.
You do a little earlier.
We could move it
I don't know.
earlier in the day.
Yeah, we can move it earlier.
I just have a 4-day weekend. I work mornings, so I can do the same thing. If we can do it earlier in the day, though, if it's gonna run this long, just like I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We're
we
right
can-
on time here, 4 hours. We are at our
Link-
target length, so
Yeah. Link
we
isn't
can
the
move
price.
it
Just when it's ending. That's all.
an
so we could
hour
end a
early.
little.
What would work for you? Like
Perfect.
an hour